sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? How are you all on this Friday night where we have not got any football going on? It's instead we have another evening to contemplate what we are going to do with our FPL teams. Hope you're doing really good, guys. We've got lots of you in the chat. Let me just read out some of the names that have been waiting. I know a lot of you have been waiting for the show, and I know that a lot of you were watching in on Steve-O's show earlier on. Hello, John Harris. How you doing? Andre, how you doing? Ramanathan. Manchester Reds there too. We got Karma Baby, Mr. AE, Alexander Costello, we got Fire Tog, we got Jones Bloke, we got Sammy Sweet Potato, who's also in the way. He wants to talk about his team. We got Brew. How you doing, Brew? We got FPL Alex the Kid. We got FPL Tips in the chat. FPL Tips, everybody. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Nasty Balls, we got Toenail again. How you doing, buddy? Marshall Matters and Simon Bellamy was one of the first people here. Guys, I have to say I am excited for this game week because I'm seeing lots of people carving up their FPL teams. Anyone would think that Aston Villa are blanking for the rest of the season. It's just one game week. And yeah, people getting rid of Grealish. Why? People getting rid of Watkins. Why? People getting rid of Martinez. Why? He only gets you 1 point anyway. What's up? Says Jordan Douglas. How you doing? Hello, One Rivers. Charlie, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Charlie, come on the show, man. Come on, give us a call in. Give us a call in. And I just want to say right now to the people watching that whatever you do, don't do this. Damn it! Don't panic. Don't panic. It's just a game. You know, at the end of the day, guys, you all human beings, you've got your own brains. You don't need to worry about 1-2 players that are maybe blanking this weekend. You've got a good bench, right? You're serious FPL players. Surely you've got a good bench. You've got at least 1 or 2 people on your bench that you can rely on to do the business for you. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Sablong? Howden. From Florida, mate. I would absolutely love to be in Florida right now. I'm freezing my butt off in the UK. 4 degrees today it was. 4 degrees. That was smooth, right? Yeah, I know the glasses got caught up in this. I still haven't upgraded to wireless yet. Semi-sweet potato. It hasn't got 2 playing subs on their bench. Come on. I haven't had a Villa Newcastle asset until now. What, did you transfer him in this week? Rip the dream. Rip the dream. What sound's cutting off? There's no sound cutting off, mate. There shouldn't be any sound cutting off. Sound isn't good tonight. Is that better now? Is it better now? Chat? Let's switch back. I was working all day, Karma baby, actually, to be honest with you. I was working all day. Here we go, brew. We've got semi-sweet there. Oh, right, let's bring on semi-sweet this evening. I'm going to get some callers. So guys, if you want to come on air, get yourself in the waiting room in our Discord. That's what it's for. Good evening, Semi. What's going on? In fact, don't say anything, Semi. Don't say a single word. Don't say a single thing because I still haven't changed it over. I should have changed it over now, so they should be able to hear you.
My Discord's acting funny. I can't hear it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good now.
What's going on? What's going on?
All set. The bench is gonna have to do me proud this week.
Yeah, just give me one moment. If people are asking a team reveal and stuff like that, it's like, come on, guys, we just started up. However, I will say that for one moment now that I haven't, for whatever reason, I haven't actually logged into FPL, so I'll do that now. How you doing? Hey, Sammy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really well, Jason. It is coming down to what is going to be a very strange game week for everyone. People biting the bullet without a goalkeeper. Some people really desperate to find hope on their bench. It's going to be a strange one, but we're used to stuff like this happening in FPL in years gone by. We've had games postponed due to weather and whatnot. It's part of the game.
Apparently my microphone is too loud. Oh, I know what it is. Hang on. It should be better now. Let me know if it is better now, chat, please. It should be almost perfect now. There's a thing where something controls your your microphone, and obviously it's something's moved my microphone up to 100% volume. Like when it goes to 100% volume, it causes it to go crazy. So that should be resolved. It should sound awesome now. Should be no issues. Thank you ever so much for giving me that heads up. Can I turn up semi-sweet? Yeah, well, semi-sweet can actually turn himself up by speaking closer to the microphone, Semi. Can you do that for me?
I don't know. This should be good now. This should be good, right?
Yeah, it's better, man. It's better. So anyway, how you been doing, man?
It's been, honestly, I don't think I'm in a bad position for this game week. Like, I've got 2 very capable subs coming on from my Villa boys.
Let me just bring your team up whilst I don't forget, because people are going to be like, what's he talking about? Hang on 2 seconds. So bring your team up here.
Yeah, let's have a laugh at the goalkeeper, because for the 3rd time in a row, Palace 90th minute conceding. But okay.
It's not the end of the world.
I know.
What's going on here? So yeah, it's your team here. That's all right. That's not too bad at all. Dallas in. Yeah. I think Dallas is a good bench player. This is what I was saying about having bench players that play football. You're not having to do anything to Konsa. You don't have to do anything to Grealish. It's not amazing. I mean, Soufal and Dallas. Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to just Did you buy in Gaita? Did you say? I
had him from like the start, from the very start of this whole game week 4 or 5. I think I was starting to get convinced that Palace had a good run. Like, I had a feeling they'd get clean sheets, and it just hasn't happened. So next week, I'm going to have 2 free transfers. Might as well put some money out of the keeper and upgrade elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, that's
it's not the end of the world, to be honest. I mean, look at that team. It's like, I've seen. I mean, you're not tempted to take a hit. You see, we see other people that are taking hits. We're seeing people taking -4s, -8s. What do you say about those sort of people that are playing the game at the moment? They're panicking a little bit about this blank.
I mean, if you're taking out your Villa players, I think you could potentially justify Watkins. He hasn't really been too consistent, but if you're taking out Grealish for a hit, what are you doing?
Yeah, true. I mean, Grealish has been on fire most of the season.
And the defenders. I think if you have a Villa defender like Konsa, I know some people have spent big and gone for Tyrone Mings. I think you keep them because they still have a couple of clean sheet potential. However, I've seen a lot of people that own Martinez looking and saying this is now a good time to change my keeper. I wouldn't say that's a bad idea. Like, honestly, I'm considering getting out of my keeper. But, I mean, it begs the question of, is it worth taking so much damage just for it to come back and hurt you in the future? Because, especially with Villa, and I also know people that have Callum Wilson taking him out. Newcastle still have a couple good fixtures in there, but we don't know the situation with them. They could miss one more fixture, but it just feels like...
I mean, look at the fixtures for Aston Villa. I mean, Wolves, Burnley, West Brom, Crystal Palace after the blank. I mean, there's points in those games.
Yeah, there's at least 2 clean sheets in there.
And it's like people are like on Discord, people on Twitter, they're going into meltdown.
They are. And I know it's a bit too early, but eventually those Villa fixtures will come back as doubles, and you might still want to have that attacker there. Like, if that Newcastle game gets slapped on a double game week where Villa have another good fixture, then you might be saying, I might want to captain Grealish for this double. So you might as well keep him. And it's like, because it's also good news for Ross Barkley, because he was gonna miss this game, but he'll be back. So.
I think that's going to really, I think when he's back in the team, Grealish's output, goes back up again.
They really missed Barkley last game against West Ham. I think
they did. I think in general, what do you see this game week? Do you see it being a high scoring game week, or do you obviously with City playing Fulham? The first thing I want to really say to you is that you're captaining Kevin De Bruyne. That is by far on paper the best captaincy pick for me. I'm going to do the same. Are you expecting a thrashing of Fulham by Man City, or do you think it'll be a couple of goals, maybe 2-0, 2-1 to City? Won't be a bit of a drubbing?
I don't know. Like, Fulham gave a good account of themselves against Leicester, but I do get the feeling that now that City have the Champions League group wrapped up, they're gonna finish first place no matter what happens on the final day. Like, they'll just. The thing about Man City is they're in a position in the table now where they need to start getting points, and they need to start being more convincing again. And if they're not going to do it against Fulham at home, when are they going to do it?
Very true. Very, very true. And I mean, the Fulham have been awful. So, like, you'd expect there to be, lots of chances in that game. Sterling, does he play? That is the question. A lot of people, I know there's a fair few people on the Discord that have been talking about Sterling, that own him. Obviously, he didn't play last week. They're very upset, about their decision to go for him over the KDB safety net. Do you think there's going to be potential rotation there, this week, where we're going to have another surprise? Maybe Phil Foden starts or something crazy like that?
What I'm going to say about Sterling is, or whoever ends up playing on that left-hand side for Man City, Fulham have been weakest on the right, and believe it or not, Leicester scored from Fulham's right and their left. Even though they lost, they did manage to get a goal from that side. So if you are a Sterling owner, I think he will have fun there. Whether it's Cancelo or Mendy on the left, they'll also do well there. And then potentially Mane and Robertson next week. Like, it looks like many teams are targeting that weakness on Fulham's right. So if we have any indication that Sterling's going to play, or you own him, might as well captain him, because I think they'll really target that weakness. Yeah.
I mean, there are people talking about just doing a straight swap to Sterling to KDB. I think, I mean, my unpopular opinion now, but if you've got Jota in your team and Salah, I'd be more inclined to keep Sterling and just do Salah to KDB. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, Diego Jota, I think, for Liverpool, they've also wrapped up their Champions League group. So if Klopp's picking teams based on merit, again, you'd have a feeling they'll want to keep pace with Spurs and Chelsea. So they've got to pick. Klopp's got to pick his strongest team as well. Jota's going to be starting for sure in that. And for him, we do know he can be a little bit streaky, but it's just a question of getting his returns before they run out. So yeah, if you have Jota and Salah and no Man City coverage, then I don't think getting Salah out for De Bruyne or Sterling is a bad idea.
No, definitely not. And we got Kangara in the chat asking, is Jesus likely to start? Yes, is the answer. Yeah, I think barring of an absolute fraudiola move, I think there's a high likelihood that Jesus starts. The only real reason he wouldn't is if he has a injury in training or in warm up. That'd be the only excuse that I think that would cause him not to play. And Kane as well. Akshay, the big game. It's a big game. Steve-O and Dan will be covering that game, that Spurs Arsenal game. I think that Kane will play that game. It's just Mourinho being Mourinho. What's your thoughts, Sammy, on that?
I mean, it's the game of the season. We will definitely be expecting Mourinho to play his strongest team that he has available, just because, I mean, we've been terrible this season, but this is the derby, and there are going to be fans back in Tottenham Stadium. We saw there were fans back with us in our Europa League game, and it really, really helped us. And Spurs are definitely going to want to have that support behind them, and it will definitely boost them, but it all starts with having the strongest players, and Kane's got to be in that team. He'll get his trademark derby goal. He always seems to score one. So if you're not convinced about Man City, just captain Kane. It's the easiest 6 points of the season.
There you go. Straight in from Sammy. So Sammy, man, thank you ever so much for being the first caller on this evening. Any final words? I know that you're going to be continuing to help support the community in terms of the Discord and development side of things, but you're also working on something with Firetog. We're going to be announcing it very, very soon once we got it all in place, but it's going to be really exciting, guys. Really cool stuff to watch the space, and I want to say a massive thank you. I want to say being on board. Yeah, man. I just want to again say that all the things that you do for us, man. I really appreciate it. You're an awesome guy. Thank you.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the callers, and good night.
Cheers, Sammy. Speak soon. Got Chris Packett in the chat. We'll get you on next, Charlie. Then we've got Marty McFly there as well. Guys, don't forget, if you want to have your voice this evening on the show, get yourself in Discord. It's free for everyone to use. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's 2,600 managers in there talking FPL. And it's just a great place to be. Big news this week. We're taking on a new new moderator. Well, we have got a new moderator. We've also got a new member to the Elite FPL presenting team. It's going to be Dre Zero. Dre Zero is going to be starting to produce content in the near future. Really looking forward to that. And we've also got Dan back. One of the original, the original trio. He's back. He's going to be with Steve-O on preview shows and reaction watch-along streams. What are the guys in chat saying? I'm expecting a Kane penalty. Says Zane. I'm bringing in Welbeck. What is this with Welbeck? No, man. I don't see the Welbeck love. I'm sorry. I know he's in a bit of a purple patch at the moment, but sorry, it's not enough for me to start thinking about him. Denver in the chat. Hey, Denver. Don't know if you're new here, but if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, guys. What are you doing? How many likes are we on as well? Come on, let's get those likes up. We've got 123 people tuning in. We've got 32 likes. I'm sure you guys can hit that like button and help us out. Get us seen by everyone else in the FPL community on YouTube. We've got Mr. A, got Shrenick in the chat. Vardy, a good captain option if you don't own KDB. Yes, a stat. Obviously, Sheffield United are the fourth. In the last 4 games are the third most shots conceded in the box. So you would imagine that Jamie Vardy is definitely going to be up there. Ings as well being mentioned. He's back in training now. I think Sterling's going to play against Fulham, and I think he's going to go big. I think he's going to go big. I've got this feeling in my bones that he's going to do something big. I might do something crazy. I might do Salah to Sterling. I might do it, guys. I'll reveal my team a little bit later in the stream, but I might do that move. I just feel that Sterling might do something big. Good evening, Naji. Let's bring on Charlie in a sec. Let's bring on Charlie now. Good evening, Charlie. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here.
Evening, Jace. How are you?
Been a little while since we last spoke, hasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't been. I've still been watching the streams, but just haven't been calling in because it's been a bit of a mess.
It's been a bit hectic.
I'm back. Hope you and everyone's well.
We're good, man. We're good. We're better than we ever have been, to be honest with you. The only obviously work life is busy, family life is busy, but the community is growing. Everything's awesome, and I have to say I'm excited for the weeks ahead. I really am, and I'm glad that you're here, man. I really am, because it's like it's been a little while since we last spoke. I know you've been doing the Rovers streams, the watch-alongs. Have you had a positive effect on your team, on your club, when you've been streaming it? Do you feel
Not
that
really.
playing better?
It's been rubbish. It's been rubbish, but that's life, innit?
Looking forward to being able to get back into the ground and watch them.
Yeah, definitely. It's been crap. It's obviously been good with the Premier League, but when you can't go and watch your local team, then it's not good. But hopefully it's back soon.
Yeah, well, I think we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, aren't we? With supporters back. Albeit in small quantities, it's a good sign. It's a really good sign. Sorry, Denver, I thought you were new, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Go for it, Jason. Play your own game. I have Sterling. I've kept in just because. Well, I'm going to bring your team up, mate. I just made mention on the stream that I was thinking of getting Sterling in. You haven't gone with Sterling. You've gone with a different player, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've gone with Mahrez.
Thoughts behind that, then? Playing the pepper roulette.
Well, after his hat trick and last week, obviously, then he got rested this week. I think Bernardo Silva played the whole game. Mahrez didn't even come on, so I'm hoping.
Did he not even come on?
No, I don't think so. I think there was only one sub. I think Jesus was the only sub to come on. So he should play, and I'm hoping he goes big because I I tried getting De Bruyne in, but I didn't have enough money. I would have had to do a -8, and I don't really want to do a -8. So, yeah, I've done 2 transfers, Mahrez and Che Adams in for Grealish and Wilson. But obviously,
you took out Grealish.
Yeah, but obviously, me being me, obviously I'm quite maverick, and I've got Adam Webster and Dallas on the bench, but I wanted a Man City player, and I like the look of Che Adams, so I just done it, -4. I wanted a Man City player to captain, so I brought in Mahrez.
Well, mate, you captained him, I suppose. If it pays off, it's going to be big for you, mate. It really is. It looks like he's going to hopefully get some minutes for you then. He rested midweek, and
yeah, I hope so.
Throw the arm in.
Mate, if he doesn't start, I'm going to be livid.
Against Fulham. Yeah, I mean, it'd be typical Pep if he doesn't start. A hat-trick the previous weekend, and then he gets benched the following weekend. It's only Pep would do things like that. But yeah, I think looking at your team, Robertson, he's back in training now. Is there any word on his chances of playing?
I'm not sure. It's like it's Klopp, and I think he got a few knocks because I was in the hangouts when like Boona and Brew and everyone was on Matt, and Boona said that Robertson kept going down, but he managed to complete the whole game. So even if he doesn't play, I can just Dallas off the bench or Webster.
Yeah, Dallas is a great one off the bench. I think even against Chelsea, I think that he plays so advanced.
And he's so attacking, isn't he? And he can play anywhere.
Chances, yeah, he's a bargain, absolute bargain.
Yeah.
Zuma, we all know. I mean, Chelsea's back line have been very strong. He's also forced a quarter price rise on him as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've caught a few on him. I'm hoping to get either Chilwell or even Mendy soon. Just because I think their defence looks really good, and I think Chilwell's probably the best one because he gets so much bonus and he's attacking. I think
he's averaging 8 points a game since he started playing.
Crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Mental.
And obviously the defence has been good, and hopefully I can, because it's been last week was the real good week I've had this season. Apart from that, it's been pretty average because I was like 1.1 million last week, but I done like a few. I done a -8 last week, and I went up like 400k places.
It can pay off. It can pay off. I did a -8, and I got 75 points.
Yeah, you got crazy, wasn't it? Yeah.
So it pays. It can pay off. But obviously, it's you're throwing the dice at that point. But Fernandes, Son, Salah, pretty standard. Adams, I like Che Adams as a player. I really do, and I think he plays better with Ings. So it'd be interesting to see if
Ings is really back, isn't he?
Bamford and Calvert-Lewin. I mean, Bamford, 2 talismen for their clubs. Bamford's going to get the most chances you can imagine in a player.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's been doing okay at converting them against Chelsea.
He's just been unlucky. He's at the post. He could have had a double against Arsenal, hit the post and keep a save, and even against Everton, like if it weren't for Pickford, he had a bit of a worldie.
He did have a good game, yeah. And then Calvert-Lewin as well. We know that he's been in hot form as well. So the team's looking pretty bright going forward. Again, with playing players on your bench, you mentioned Dallas. I don't know who your other defender is.
Adam Webster from Brighton.
Oh, Webster, yeah. And who's your midfielder?
I got Alzate. He needs to go out soon, but
Alzate, I remember him.
It's annoying.
Yeah,
it's annoying because he was starting first 4 games of the season. He started, and now he's just.
He's a bit of a hothead, though, isn't he, Alzate? He likes his cards. He does. I mean, the team's looking pretty strong going forward, man. I hope the Mahrez captaincy pays off and you don't chicken out and go to Fernandes or something like that.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely going Mahrez. I think he'll get another hat trick.
Oh, mate, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, guys. I really wouldn't be surprised if he does. Charlie, man, I really am glad you're back. You're back coming on the show. And if you're free at some point of the weekend, come on to one of the watch-alongs and have a little chat or just chill out. You're always welcome,
definitely.
Buddy. Always welcome.
Cheers, man.
Stay safe, look after yourself, mate, and hope to speak to you again soon.
Yeah, cheers on you. Cheers, Jace.
Cheers, Charlie. One Rovers Vlogs, guys. Yeah, check him out on YouTube. Top guy, absolute top guy. Got a few people in the waiting room, which is good. It's good to see. It's good to see what the chat's saying. The waiting room's full. There's still room for more, Andre. Karma baby, I'm jealous. When I did a -12, it cost me 40 points. I don't know how to take hits, obvious. Well, no, come on. I mean, we all take... Right. I've taken hits and they've really backfired. But the thing with me is, like, I won't give up. So I might just be a little bit disappointed. But hits, generally for me, I'm quite lucky with hits. Like, hits, I would say most of the times, hits pay off for me. It's very rarely they don't. And it's normally when I do something stupid like a -20. That's when it doesn't pay off. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too craziness. But now, I'm in 425,000 and whatever I am in the world. I'm in a good position. I'm aiming for top 100,000. Let's see. I'm going to decide on what to do with the Sterling thing, man. I really am thinking that he's going to do something. I really am. He's got no form to back it up. But have I got the minerals to do it? I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have got the minerals to start Sterling. Or to bring him in for Salah, of all people. Everyone's captain in Mahrez, you absolute bandwagons, says SK. Really? I haven't seen that many people with Mahrez in their team. Nick 8 saying there's no way Mahrez gets 2 good games in a row. I think the whole fact that his Champions League minutes or lack of bodes well if you own him. There's a lot of risk to Sterling captaincy. Yeah, there is. I don't know if I'd captain him though. That's the thing. I'd bring him in, but I don't know if I'd captain him. And then you got to kind of asking yourself, why bother? Right, let's bring on Marty McFly. He's been waiting the longest. Marty, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, Jay's good, yeah?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. The week is over, and I can finally relax and just calm down. It's the weekend. It's football. It's calm. Are you calm, Marty?
Not really. Like, I made a couple moves. I think I might have fucked up. Oh, sorry. I screwed up. Oh, dear,
man. I'm doing so well, yeah. Oh, that's 20p, mate. What's happening then? What's happening with your team?
I brought in Shea Adams. That's the problem.
Why is that a problem?
What do you think?
He's going to play, isn't he?
I know what you mean, but he's not really quality, right?
I don't think he's that bad of a player. I mean, against Brighton, he can do bits against them. I mean, Danny Ings possibly fighting fit to get back into the team as well. I mean, there's potential there. I don't think you should be hard on yourself. Who did you take out for him?
Jimenez. So I did Jimenez and Bernardo for James and Adams. What do you think about those?
I mean, yeah. I what, for a -4 or what?
No, those are my 2 transfers.
Oh,
now
no,
I'm thinking Rombo might have to go.
Honestly, dude, I wouldn't even worry, dude. Like, I don't know why you're sounding so dejected. Who have you been speaking to?
It's in the Discord.
Oh, man, there's nothing wrong with those moves. There's nothing wrong with those moves at all. Jimenez out, Shea Adams in, Bernardo out, James in. Yeah, I mean, upgrades. What do
you think of Robbo? Like, I know the last guy wasn't sure either, but I don't know. Like, Bissouma's going to come in there, right?
He's been in training, hasn't he? I think he'll play personally. I mean, if he doesn't, you've got Bissouma, who's going to get you some minutes. He ain't going to get you a lot, but at least you don't have to do anything now. You certainly don't need to take a -4. Your team's looking all right. McCarthy in goal, James, Justin, Soufal, Robertson, Ziyech, De Bruyne captain, Son, Mane, Calvert-Lewin and Adams. Yeah, I don't... Right, let's start again, man. Let's turn that frown upside down and how are you doing, Marty? How you doing,
ready for
mate?
The game week, Jace.
Yeah, man. Here. What are you going to get? How many points? 60, 70, 80? Come on, De Bruyne is going to get.
I wish 80, but I'll take 75. Is that fair?
De Bruyne is going to hit a hat trick. De Bruyne is going to do well, man. Literally, this is a weekend, buddy. This is the time where you can be happy. Like, I've been waiting. Right. I've been waiting 5 days for this day to come. And I'm so glad that I can just relax. Like, it's been such a long week. And you know, I can just relax and just chill. And I got the streams, got the people in the streams I can chat to, the people on Discord. Yeah, it's good times, man. It's good times. And I certainly don't think that team is worth worrying about. You haven't taken any hits, or like other people are doing, and your team's looking decent. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't listen to anyone.
What do I owe you for swearing, man?
Oh no, nothing,
do
man.
A little tip in the tip jar.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. You're all good, man. Marty, you're a star, buddy. Come on the weekend, one of the watch-alongs if you can. I know the time zones and stuff can screw over sometimes, but it's Sunday. I will be doing a stream on Sunday. But if you can't make it, I'll be doing a stream on Monday evening, so you can talk about your team on Monday evening if you want to.
Cool, man. I'll tune in and I'll keep watching the show today. Good job. Cheers.
No, cheers, Marty. Thank you for being here, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers.
Marty there. Relax and watch the points rolling in. Yes, absolutely, Andre. That's what Marty should do. Just sit back, relax, and watch the points roll in. We've got 51 likes, guys. We've got 170 people tuning in. What's happening? You're not all bots. I'm sure you've got a brains of your own. Your fingers aren't that fat. I'm pretty sure you can hit that like button. Let's do it. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Come on. Hello, Dylan. Kane to Click to Brewster and Bruno. Hang on. Kane and Click to Brewster and Bruno. Brewster? You going to be playing him? I don't know, mate. Gavin Gould, is it too early to free hit? Depends on your team, mate. If you've got like 2 Newcastle players and 3 Aston Villa players that are in your starting lineup, maybe, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Zaha to Mahrez for a hit. You know what? I like that move. If you're going to captain Mahrez, Nick, yeah. Let's bring on someone. Let's bring on. Oh, I've got a few for the regulars here. We're going to bring Jones Bloke on. Jones, good evening, buddy. How you doing? Can you hear me? Jonesy boy.
Hiya, Jason.
Hiya, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. I can hear you. It's 2 for the price of 1.
Awesome. Awesome, man. It's great to finally do this.
Mate, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for the support. I really appreciate the support you give to the show. And I just want to say it's 2 for the price of 1 when it comes to you posting your team, isn't it? Because you've got 2 screenshots here. What are we looking at? Are we looking at what? A before,
right, so
and an after?
There's a before and there's a possible.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Brian Tavares has donated $3.99 to the show. I want to say thank you so much there, dude. Tip for the swear jar. You're good, man. You're good. You didn't need to do that. Thank you, buddy. Sorry. Yeah. So this is your -8, is it? You're thinking of doing?
Well, I'm just feeling a bit like I've been a bit too cautious recently, and I had that 44 week last week, which you probably know about when we were talking on Monday in the stream about all those players that just sort of, I got the subs wrong. But I just feel like doing something a bit exciting this week. But let's see what your thoughts are. I really want to get Bruno in. That's the main priority. I sat on Kane for too long, and then I feel like I'm sitting on Bruno too long.
Right, so you're getting Robertson out.
Possibly.
Son, Robertson, and who's the other one? Kane.
And Souček. Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
You know what? For -8, you're bringing in Mendy, who, by the way, isn't guaranteed to play, by the way. I don't know about that. Do you know what? How much is Walker?
I think is he 6, is he?
I don't know if I think I'd go for Walker, mate.
Just to be on the safe
side. Only to be on the safe side. Like, I think I would go for Walker over Mendy. Purely because, you know, you're taking that, you're spending points here, and if he doesn't play, then you're kind of not gaining much back. That's my only thoughts. And Kilman's obviously not going to play. I just don't know if I'm moving on too many players to just get Bruno in. That's the run. Well, it depends. You're not going to Hang on a minute. Who are you going to captain?
Salah, but if I got Bruno in, it would be Bruno.
He hasn't. No, he's got 0.3 in the bank, Nick. He's got 0.3 in the bank. He can get Walker in. You know what? You're going to captain who? Sorry.
If I get Bruno, it'd be Bruno. If not, it's going to be Salah.
Really? Not Mahrez?
I don't know if I'm that maverick.
Well, you're spending 8 points. And he's part of that. He's
of
part
that. I don't know.
Are you thinking that Fernandes is the better of the two?
Yeah, if he was going to say that, yeah. I mean, I'd love to get KDB in, but you can't have them all, can you? And I'm slightly concerned of getting rid of the Tottenham assets, but they're playing my team, and I'd rather. It's worse, isn't it, when they get points and then they kill you. They hurt you in real life.
I mean, the first thing I'll say, right, if this was me right now, is that you don't need to take a hit. Like,
okay,
you've got Watkins and Grealish on the bench with Kilman. You've got a no playing bench. That's the only problem. So if Robertson doesn't play, you're going to be playing with 10 men. Okay. If Kane is somehow injured, which Mourinho suggested, which by the way I don't think is true, then you're going to be playing with 9 men. So that's something to consider. However, I don't think Robertson and Kane I don't think both of them are going to miss out. So at worst, you'd be playing 10. But then a lot of people are playing 10 anyway because they got McCarthy in goal. Not McCarthy, sorry. Martinez in goal. I to be honest, if it was me and you're like the way I play the game, I would look at that now and I'd be like, right, I would be taking out Kane. Would I be taking out Son? I've kept in Son. I think Son's in red hot form, but I can see why you want to. I see why you want to upgrade your midfield. This is similar to what I had in my team. I've never had money in defence though, like you have, but similar in a sense that I wanted to invest more money in my midfield going forward, and I wanted to play 5 in midfield because I feel that's where the best value is. So I can see why you're doing it. I like it. And you know what? Sod it, do it. I mean, honestly, I can see, right, Mahrez, Abraham, Walker, Fernandes, they're going to outscore Kane, Son, Robertson by more than 8 points, I would say. And, you know what? Do it, man. Do it. Do it.
I just think it's like, like with Abraham as well, it's like it could either be Abraham, Antonio, Bamford, but I'd love it if Antonio was showing some form. I'd love it, and then eventually I'll get Ings back because I had him at the start and he was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Nick in the chat saying Kane and Son to Vardy and Bruno. That's not a bad shout, Vardy, you thought about him?
I did.
Sheffield United.
Yeah, but then
in real poor form at the moment. Can't do anything.
Yeah, but then that's another thing. Yeah, but then I've just got to think, who would I get in for Robbo? That's the bit, isn't it? And I just want Souček on, to be fair. He's just too made in.
I mean, you got to think past this one game week. If you don't want Souček in your team going forward, then the question is, the thing is, we're going to be playing. What formation do you want to play? That's the question I want to ask you. Do you want to play a 4-4-2? Do you want to play a 3-4-3? Do you want to play
3-5-2 if it was a good enough midfield?
But obviously you got Calvert-Lewin, Kane and Watkins at the moment. So you'd have to bench one of those three unless you did wholesale changes, which you've already suggested you've thought about doing. So it's a case, if you wanted to do a 3-5-2, then doing these moves that you've suggested, taking Kane out, get involved with a -8, bringing in Mahrez, bringing in Fernandes going forward, you've got problems with Mahrez, haven't you? Because he's not going to play every game. But that being said, you've got the 5-man midfield. So if he doesn't play every game, you've got...
Ward-Prowse can come on, can't he?
Yeah.
But we know what happens when you bench Ward-Prowse. He hurts you.
Yeah, well, there you go. If you want to bench, and if you don't mind the benching headache, then go for it. I mean, to be honest, I don't see any fault in those moves. I don't care what anyone says in the chat. I don't see any fault in those moves. And a -8, it can easily pay off. it could easily pay off. If Mahrez starts that game against Fulham, it could be a bloodbath, that game. It could be 5 goals.
But then you never know with Pep, you might rest him. He might just not play him.
That's the game, though, isn't it? That's the game we play. You either sit back and be conservative and think, you know what, I've got to play an 11. I don't need to take a hit, or you go maverick and you go boom. I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to take hits. So
let's just take stock in. So it was if it was to do Kane to Vardy, then I'm not going to be able to get Mahrez and Bruno, am I? Unless I really have a real cheapo defender.
Well, because you're not saving much money there in that move. So you'd have to.
I mean, Bruno's the priority, isn't he? He's the one.
Well, people are suggesting that it's not a big one because West Ham are pretty much a tough nut to crack. So maybe it is a week that you don't need to get him in. You could even look at getting KDB in. Downgrade Kane.
That's good. That's a good option.
To Bamford, maybe, I don't know. Or Che Adams. Che Adams, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. It's
an idea. It's an idea,
to be honest. But I just feel like I want to do it, just do something a bit more crazier. Just have a bit of fun.
That's the key thing, man. You just said it there. Have a bit of fun. Like, the thing is, so many people, they back out of doing stuff because of other people. They're saying, don't do it. And, like, to be honest, I could say you don't need to do it, which is true. You don't need to do a -8. Your team isn't awful, but it's what your gut feeling is telling you, man. If your gut feeling is telling you to bring in Fernandes and maybe even Mahrez, then follow your gut. Because I tell you now, you'll feel real bad. Like, you will feel real bad if you back out, maybe because you've listened to other people, and then they end up scoring big, because you'll say all the time, or the weekend, you'll be saying to yourself, I was telling myself all week that I wanted to do it, then I backed out. The question is, it's risk versus reward in this game, and
cool, mate.
I think you've got a few bites of that cherry to pay back that 8-point spend in Fernandes and Mahrez. So and even Abraham.
Yeah, if I get Vardy and De Bruyne, that sounds a good option as well. So I'll have a little tinker with it.
Have a little tinker around, mate. Have a little tinker around. Best of luck.
But seriously, it's really great to be on, and I was a bit nervous about coming on, but
mate,
really enjoying it.
Nothing nervous about coming on this show, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, I've only sort of subscribed since the summer, but I'm having a whale of a time, and it's just a great outlet, just during the current times and stuff.
Cheers, dude. I appreciate it, and thank you, man, for the support. Like I said before, you're a star. Cheers, man.
All right,
we'll get you on again. Speak to you the weekend, hopefully, if you get time to come on again.
Yeah, I'd be nice. Maybe I'll try and come on Monday, and then we'll see how that works out.
You can let me know what you can do. Yeah, cheers for James. Take care, mate.
All right, mate. Take care. Take care.
What a nice guy. If you have someone, Nick says, if you have someone other than KDB from Man City, you're risking too much. What, really? Having 2 Man City attackers? I don't know. I think Mahrez, Charlie makes a good point. If Mahrez didn't play midweek, you think he's got a real strong chance of starting that game or playing a significant amount of minutes. And barring an absolute fraudiola show, Mahrez, FPL Craze saying in chat, Mahrez has surely got to start. Mahrez is a better option this week. What, than KDB? I don't know about that. Don't know if he's better. But he's got a higher ceiling, I think. Taking out DCL is a mistake. I don't think you need to rush to take out DCL. I don't know if Toenail, I don't think he does, to be honest with you. Let's bring on another caller. Let's bring on Anurag. Anurag's been waiting. Good evening, Anurag. How's it going, buddy?
Hello.
What's happening, Anurag? How you doing, mate?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. But what are you doing with your team this week?
I have no clue. I have 2 blanks. and I have 2 free transfers. I'm like been debating a bunch of options.
Don't worry about Martinez and just check out Watkins and bring in Che Adams.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have 2 free transfers. I can just do that 1 transfer.
Yeah, just do the 1 transfer, man.
This is more of an opinion question, and it potentially might put fear into people's mind. With Man United having a must-win game 3 days after, do you think Ole's gonna rotate?
They won't rotate Fernandes, I can tell you that much. Don't worry about it.
I know, but considering you guys have a 3 days and then must-win against Leicester, that's why I was wondering.
I don't think it makes any difference to your team. You've only got Fernandes in your team, and they're not gonna drop him. So
yeah, I know. For me, no, I'm not picking up on it. I'm just putting fears into people's minds. But yeah, you're probably will against the Adams. I think. I was thinking Mendy and Adams, the 2 free transfers.
Yeah, I think that who else in Adams?
Basically doing my 2 free transfers, Mendy.
Bringing Mendy for who?
Martinez.
Oh right, okay, you can afford that, can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. If you can afford it, that's not a bad. Thing is, Martinez fixtures isn't too bad after this blank, so
Chelsea fixtures aren't that bad as well.
But you're doubling up. You got Chilwell as well, and you'll have 2 Chelsea. That's the only thing. But it's not necessarily a bad thing because they have been pretty tight at the back. Anurag, man, I don't know what it is, but your mic is very, very, very crackly tonight. But yeah, I think just do the Watkins out, Che Adams. Maybe if you're feeling like long term you'd prefer Mendy in and doubling up, and Chelsea do that, but you don't need to. Don't need to do it. But yeah, Watkins out. The thing is, I haven't seen your bench. I don't know who's on your bench. Hang on.
My bench is Kilman, Kufol, and Susek.
Are you not going to want Watkins for his run of fixtures after this blank?
Yeah, it looks good.
Maybe just play Souček and just. I mean, you could do that. I mean, it's not. You can be really conservative and plan for the. Plan ahead.
But then
Just maybe do the Martinez for Mendy maybe and just play Souček. But I'll let you think about it, man. There's both good options. I can't see much being a difference, to be honest with you.
Alright.
Cheers, Anurag. The sound as his mic is a bit crackly tonight. Hey Gabriel, what's going on, buddy? Get Welbeck instead of Che Adams and thank me later. Oh, Karma Baby actually says about holding Watkins. I mean, it is a thing. It's like people are quick to be getting rid of Aston Villa right now. Salah is going to smash it on Sunday and will play full 90 since Liverpool next Champions League doesn't matter, says FPL Craze. Could definitely do so. Hey, FPL Fozzie, how's it going, buddy? How's life? Hope you're keeping well. Hi, Buckshot George. Al Dante Jedi, aka Natty Aldonis. I'm not in a tough spot. I like to see everyone else like panicking though, because I don't think a lot of their panic is unwarranted. I don't think you need to panic. Let's bring on Karma. Good evening, Karma baby. Good to hear me.
Hello.
Are you in a good mood or are you in a panic mode?
I'm in a great mood. I'm on my midterm from work now, so I'm off for a week and a bit.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. That's good. That's a bit of positivity. Are you looking forward to a really exciting game week? Plenty of FPL points?
Well, I'm a Villa fan and we're not playing, so it's kind of good because we've been poor the last few weeks. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a few of the games. The Liverpool Wolves game looks tasty, and the Spurs Arsenal game should be fun. So, yeah.
What do you think? Sorry, come on.
I'm more looking forward to watching the football rather than looking at my FPL points because things have been poor the last while. So
looking at your team now, then the only one really that stands out to me is Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, I know he probably won't play, but Soufal is there, so I'm putting Mitchell in just in case there's a change up in the Crystal Palace team, because
people are saying that the West Ham defense pretty solid. I mean, they're pretty much a tough nut to crack. You've got no United players in your team. You're not just tempted to just throw him in.
Well, the thing with Mitchell is he won't come off the bench, right? He's not going to come on for 1 point, and so he's there just in case he starts.
A safeguard, yeah. It's more of arguably more of a potential clean sheet. But James Justin, literally, and you got Zuma, Mitchell, which will be Soufal, Rodriguez, Jota, Kevin De Bruyne is the captain. Yep, good. Calvert-Lewin, Kane, and Vardy. Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
I made no transfers this week, so I'm banking transfers for next week.
You're in a good place, dude. You're in a good place. So you normally would play a 3-4-3, bench Grealish.
Yeah.
I can't see much of an issue. Obviously, that fourth defender isn't great, but it's better than taking a -4 or taking making a transfer for the sake of making a transfer. So yeah, I can't see why you wouldn't be happy with this. And I mean, the only other thing is Rodriguez being out of form and stuff like that for Everton, but still could do something against Burnley, who've been pretty poor. So yeah, definitely fine, man, to go ahead into the game week, and you can sit back, relax, watch the points roll in, and look forward to your time off work.
I reckon one of those Everton players will probably return against Burnley. I know Burnley can be sticky, but there's a good chance one of those two will get something. But then my plan next week is to ship them both out in order to get Bruno.
Yeah, you're going to be jumping on the Bruno wagon then as well.
I just can't not have him anymore.
So shipping out Calvert-Lewin and Rodriguez, is that what your plan is?
Rodriguez and one other, we'll see. Possibly Vardy if he keeps underperforming.
Yeah, did get that assist, didn't he, last weekend? I think the thing with Vardy is that against Sheffield United, he's going to be up there for chances and probably end up getting a token penalty, to be honest with you. But no, his team's looking pretty good. I don't see any real issues there or any pressing issues that you need to sort out. You've done the right thing, in my opinion. You're not having to take a hit, and you can just relax. So all good, man. All good, karma. You got any final thoughts before we move on to the next caller?
Final thoughts.
Or a question, right? One last question.
I find it funny that so many people are hitting the panic button and dumping the Villa assets when they've probably got 2 double game weeks coming up.
Yeah.
It's odd, isn't it?
No, don't say it. Shh.
Right.
Let them get rid of it. Let them get rid of them all. That's fine. It's just let everyone panic. It's all good. It's like anyone, like I said at the beginning of the stream, anyone would think that they are, out for like a month or something. The amount of panic that's going on. But yeah, dude. Thank you for coming on this evening, and
you're welcome.
Best of luck this weekend, and enjoy your time off work, buddy.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Karma baby, everybody. Take a hit for Ziyech out, Mahrez in. Oh, that could backfire, man. That could backfire. I don't know. How long am I live for? Probably 30 minutes more at a max, probably. I'm not going to get rid of any Villa players. Their fixtures are too good. Shivan, you're speaking a lot of sense, man. You're speaking a lot of sense. All those people, they're getting rid of them. Let them do it. Let them do it. I have Grealish, Wilson, and Martinez. I was thinking of Grealish to Mahrez. Oh, and then the next week, Mahrez to Salah and Vardy to Watkins. What do you think about that? Oh. Yeah, to be honest, completely honest with you, Mahrez to Salah and Vardy to Watkins. Yeah, I don't mind those moves. You're going aggressive. You're bringing in Mahrez. I don't know if you said you had KDB or not. If you don't have him, then maybe you just want to get that Man City asset as well with Mahrez. Yeah, definitely. Hello, Entutuku. I don't know if I say your name right, but hello. Panic, lol, it's not hard to transfer them back in a week or two. Yeah, I know, but it's transfers for the sake of transfers, isn't it? That's the thing. Can we acknowledge how rubbish Salah and Mane are? Says Vince. Vince. How you doing, man? I was listening into you on the show earlier on. Good to hear you, man. Good to hear you. I had 2 free transfers anyway with nothing to do. Well, if you got nothing else to do with them, then yeah, you could. To be honest with you, it's mainly the money that you've got in value in these players that you're getting rid of. That's the thing. I have KDB and Bruno already. There you go. Matic. Go for it. Thoughts on Vardy captain? Very, very strong captaincy pick in my opinion. People are it's kind of flying under the radar because of the hype around Man City. Sheffield United are awful. They have been playing awful. They're completely a different team this year. They're certainly playing a completely different. They're certainly playing like a different team. So yeah, I can definitely see Vardy doing something, and also lower ownership as well. So yeah, I do Bladman tunes. I do. Jota in or Vardy out? Oof. Jota in. I wouldn't get rid of Vardy. Tanish says, should I keep in Ziyech? If you're transferring him out to Mahrez for free, then that's fine. If you're doing it for a hit, then I'd probably keep Ziyech, to be honest with you. Jesus captain, nice. Thinking outside the box there, Gary. Let's hope he does something for you, man. He's been pretty wasteful. Problem with Jesus is he takes a bit too many touches. He kind of turns his back to goal like a lot, which is quite frustrating. That's the problem. Is he 30%? Is he 30%, Vardy? I thought he was lower than that. I don't own him, so I don't care. I honestly thought he was lower than 30%. Jeez. Is he being transferred in on mass or something? Hang on. I bet he's being transferred in, isn't he? He is being transferred in, yeah. 106,000 people bringing him in. Yeah, 30% owned. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, decent captaincy shout, regardless. But thanks, Jason. Great to chat. Thanks, Jones. Cheers, buddy. Let's bring on some callers. We've got a few new faces here. I always wary about people that haven't got Discord profile photos. I must admit, I'm always a bit wary about that. Let's bring on Yoda. Yoda, what's happening, man? I can't do the voice. I hope you can. Yoda, can you hear me?
Hello, hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Jason?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I can hear you fine. Where are you from? I can detect an accent there.
Yes. So I'm from India actually, but I'm studying in the United States right now. So living near Chicago.
Awesome, man. Really awesome. How are you finding? How are you finding the United States?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty cold, but the cases are on rise here, so it's a little bit on the. I have to be cautious, but then yeah, it's everything else is good. So
when I think of Chicago, I think, is it Home Alone that was in Chicago? I'm pretty sure.
I think Home Alone, the second part was in New York. I'm not sure.
The first one might have been Chicago, but I always think, is it like the movies?
Kind of, yeah. I would say it is. It's quite a bit like the movies. Yeah.
Cool. I've never been to the States. I want to go to the States. Something on my list of things to do. But
yeah. I've been here for 5 years now, so yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. And so, how long have you been tuning into our show? Because is this the first time you've called in?
Yes, this is the first time actually. I'm on the call with you. But I have been in the Discord community for the last 2 years. So
wow, so you've been pretty much since the start then?
Yes, I have.
What do you find? What do you think about it then? You're still in it, so it's obviously pretty. Do you use it that much to kind of get ideas of what to do with your FPL team, or do you just kind of just read what's being said and just kind of laugh at them for their decision making?
No. I'm actually involved in the chat a lot. So I post a lot of queries and stuff, and then I get involved with discussions on different things. So yeah, I'm quite involved with it, and I really like it. It's because not many of my friends actually play FPL, so this community is kind of has given me some new friends and new ideas to think about, to share thoughts about my FPL team and everything. So I really like being in this community. Yeah,
that's good, man, because that's what we've pretty much set up the community to do, to try and bring people together from all walks of life, different backgrounds, different cultures and stuff, to talk about the game and get the rivalries going, get the friendships going, and I like that, man. I like it, and I thank you for coming on. But let's
thank
talk
you
about
for doing that.
No, it's a pleasure, man. What have you got to say about your team this week? Are you in panic mode or are you in calm mode? You sound like to me you're in pretty calm, laid back mode at the moment.
Well, I may sound like that, but I'm kind of in a panic mode actually.
Wait, what? You're in a panic mode? Oh no!
Because I already have like 3 players not playing, so I'll be essentially going into this game week with 10 players. And out of this 10, there's a canceller who might not start, and then there's Brewster who might come off a bench for a 1-pointer. So it's kind of I'm kind of in a panicky mode right now.
Honestly, mate, I think that Brewster will probably play some part in the game. Whether we do anything is a completely separate question.
Right.
You got 1 free transfer.
I got 1 free transfer, and I'm thinking of a hit. This would be my 5th hit of the season, and I'm not really looking forward to it. But this Villa fixture cancellation has really screwed things up. So I'm not sure what I should do here to get at least a playing 10, because I plan on getting a 0 from Martinez. I don't think I'll do a goalkeeper transfer. But then I also want to keep Grealish and Watkins for their fixtures. So kind of thinking about going from Cancelo to a cheaper defender. So maybe a Reece James.
But you're taking out a potential playing player for another player. So, I get what you're saying.
I just don't want...
You're not worried about... You're worried about dropping the 0.1 on Watkins, and you want to bring Watkins... You want to have Watkins going forward?
Yeah, I want to have Watkins, Grealish, and Martinez going forward. And so this is particularly for this week that I'm planning to have at least 10 players playing. And that's why I think I'll probably downgrade Cancelo, because... even if Cancelo plays this week, it's kind of he's still a headache for the rest of the season. He can be benched anytime, so I don't want that headache. So I'm thinking I might downgrade Cancelo to probably a Reece James or a Dallas, and then upgrade Brewster to some playing forward. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Like Che Adams or something.
Yeah, Che Adams is a good shout. Yeah.
Or there's a player that people are talking about, Danny Welbeck, Nick.
Yes, I was like that was going to be my next question to you. Welbeck was in my mind, so I was thinking maybe if I do Cancelo to Reece James, and then I upgrade Brewster to Welbeck, I have the perfect cash for that. I'm left with 0 million in the bank, so I can do that. Or I can go Cancelo to either Dallas or Ayling, and then upgrade Brewster to a Bamford. That's also an option.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have Bamford in my team than I would have Welbeck, to be honest with you.
That is right. But but I don't know if you can really trust Bamford to score against Chelsea.
Well, maybe not, but I think the amount of chances he gets for the value for the money, he'll be good then for the rest of the season, bar injury. I think the way that Leeds play, you'd be happy to have him in. Just happy to see him have the chances. You might have your head in your hands every now and again by watching him miss chance after chance, but he's done better than last year in the Championship. He's converting more chances than we ever expected him to do. And to be honest, he's been unlucky. He has been hitting the bar, the post. Keepers have been pulling off immaculate saves. So it's not like he's hitting them all wide. So, yeah.
Right.
Personally, if it was me, I don't know how quick I'd be wanting to get rid of a Man City player. Even though I know it's Cancelo. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right.
But the rest of your team looks alright. It looks solid, to be fair.
Right, yeah, Bamford was definitely in my plan. So even if I did not get him this week, I was planning to downgrade Calvert-Lewin to get Bamford, maybe after like couple of weeks. So he is going to be in my team one way or the other. It's just the matter of when. And right now, I'm thinking about going into this week with playing 10, playing 10 in my team. So yeah, I think. Welbeck could be a good shout against Southampton, but I'm not really sure.
Well, if you're not sure, you're not being forced into making this move. I mean, you keeping Grealish and Watkins. I mean, there will be a double game week coming up at some point that people are going to be struggling to get in these players again back in their team. So yeah, maybe just doing that, benching them, and just riding out the storm and hoping that your players play. Cancelo could easily play. He really could, but he could easily not play. Mendy could play. I could see why you're thinking if you're really worried about it, then maybe just do that move, and maybe. Yeah,
I'm particularly worried this week because if Cancelo goes to the bench this week and I have no other player in place.
Yeah, that's why I said just maybe if you just want to say take out Cancelo to someone else.
Yeah.
Then free up some money and then plan ahead with that money. I mean, you could just do one transfer, not take a -4, because I don't think taking Brewster out for a -4 is worth doing it anyway. Like even not for Welbeck, not worth Welbeck. So you're good, man.
Right.
I think you're good.
Right.
Cheers, buddy. I'm sure you'll do right. Don't worry.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me, and thank you for this amazing community that you have on Discord. I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Thank you, and thank you so much for calling in, man. And we're glad to have you here. Speak to you again soon, hopefully, man.
Sure. We'll talk again.
Don't get too cold in Chicago. Make a few. Has it been snowing?
Not yet, but it is dropping below 0 degrees in Chicago, so it will snow pretty soon. Yeah.
Happy days, man. Happy days.
Yep,
I like a bit of snow. It's been so long since I've seen snow. Cheers, Yoda, man. Catch you later, buddy.
Thanks, man. See ya. Bye-bye.
What a nice guy. Yala, I think there's a high chance he plays, but then it's Pep, man. So many people are saying, do you think Mahrez is going to play? Yeah, I do actually think he's got a strong case to play. Sterling, form, no. Minutes, yes. Maybe. Don't know. It's a risk. Big risk. Massive risk. I've got a feeling he'll play, though, and I've got a feeling he'll score big, but you just never know what's in the mind of Pep. Play Torres and bloody Foden for all we know. Bench bloody KDB at this rate, you know. Got Gaza in the waiting room. We've got Gatam. We're going to get through as many callers as possible. Gaza, good evening. How you doing, buddy? Gaza, you there, mate?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy? You alright?
I'm good. I'm surprised I got on so quickly.
Well, I try to remember who's in the waiting room. So if you're very lucky, you might have just been. I might have thought you've been waiting longer than what you had. But anyway, you're here now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I have that. Yeah. I put my team in. The thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Where
I
you
got it
meant
up.
to put your team.
Yeah, I got it up.
Oh, cool.
How are you feeling about your team this week? Are you panicking or are you calm and collected?
Pretty calm, to be honest. I'm worried about Robertson and Kane though. Because
Kane will play, and Robertson has a good strong chance of playing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, Robertson's been pictured in training, running around, kicking the ball.
Oh, really? Okay. That should be right.
I don't know if it's been full training, but because I only read a brief paragraph on it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just find it out from someone tonight. Maybe there might be some more information out there. But I will say that Kane, it's Mourinho mind games. I'm pretty confident that Kane is going to play in that game, dude. You have got a shoestring bench, though. You've got nothing on the bench whatsoever, man. You got Martinez as well. You're playing with 10 like me. You haven't made a transfer, is that right?
No, I've got 3.8 in the bank with one transfer.
You got to get KDB in. Or I suppose
I can't be bothered upgrading my bench, so I'm just going to do Son to KDB and captain KDB.
That's what I was going to say.
Because, especially as an Arsenal fan, I don't particularly want to.
But the thing is, you don't particularly. But can you see that Arsenal, the Spurs Arsenal game? Can you see it being high scoring?
No, this is going to be 1-0, 2-0, something like that. I can't see Arteta not playing really defensively.
How much you got in the bank?
3.8. So I could do Stevens up to, I don't know, like one of those mid-range midfielders. But I think that I just think that, especially as I'm going to captain KDB as well.
Hang on. How much do you get if you take out Stevens? How much you got in the bank?
3.8, 4.3. 8.1 or something like that.
Oh no! Hang on.
Is Mahrez? How much?
I know. I was looking at Mahrez. I think he's over 8.1. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Mahrez is over. He's 8.3.
Okay. But the thing is,
he was 8.1 a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but KDB for me he looks essential because he's only like 20% owned as well. And just Fulham at home with the other fixtures he has are just great.
Yeah. Son out, KDB in for free. Play the 10-man. Yeah. The thing is, it's like you came onto the show and you were thinking, am I worried that Robertson and Kane are going to get minutes? And now you're considering taking out a different player completely.
Well, yeah, because the thing is,
but you're going to captain KDB, aren't you?
Yeah.
So then, do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the fantasy football hub thing with Ben Crellin.
Right. Yeah.
And he was saying that he thinks there's going to be a blank in 18 and then a big double game week in game week 19, which is pretty soon when you think about it. Like only 8 games, 8 or 9 away.
Yeah.
So I do need to upgrade my bench at some point, especially as I don't have a wild card. But
yeah,
I just think KDB for Son is just the obvious move.
No, to be honest with you, this is what I thought when I looked at your team to get KDB in. The easiest way of getting KDB in with that money in the bank with one free transfer. So you got Kane in anyway. Do you need to have Kane and Son? Maybe not. The only thing is the only problem is the money that you've got in Son invested in the price rises. I'm assuming you've had him quite some time.
I think I got him in like game week 4 or something.
Yeah, so you've got quite a bit of value in that. For your second wild card.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get him Son back in and I think it's game week 16 when the fixtures change.
So he's gone at 0.5 since then. Yeah, to be honest with you, you can sell him for what? 9.2. You're going to lose 0.3 on him. Bringing KDB and captain him. Yeah, do it, man. If you want to do that, I could see that paying off.
Yeah, I don't really think that the kind of value thing is worth worrying about that much, to be honest. In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, you mentioned about the double game weeks. We're going to be getting another wild card in January, so don't worry too much about that.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It comes quite early this year.
Yeah, thanks for Simon Bellamy for reminding everybody in chat. But no, dude, fine. Good.
Yeah.
Plan ahead and do that move. Bringing KDB, captain him. That's going to be good for you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man.
Thanks for coming on, Gaza. Speak to you later. Whereabouts you from, Dave? Anyway.
North London.
North London. There we go.
Yeah.
Do you used to go to Arsenal then?
Yeah, like 6-7 times a season. I have a season ticket. But...
Yeah. So you are looking forward to? Obviously, you can't wait for it to all come back then.
Yeah, but I'm not looking forward to the game tomorrow. Oh, Sunday. Sorry.
You never know, mate. 2020's been a weird year.
It has been a weird year, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Gaza.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers, mate. Speak to you soon. Got a lot of nice people coming on tonight. I wouldn't transfer Bamford in before Chelsea, but I would definitely get KDB, says Matic in chat. 3-0 Spurs, says Vince. Vince. Don't break those Arsenal fans' hearts, man. You probably drop in price anyway, says Gargamel. Gargamel? Isn't Gargamel the bad guy in something? I need to find that out. Why do I know the name Gargamel? He's in the Smurfs. Of course he's in the Smurfs, man. Oh, right, let's bring on our next caller. It's been waiting a while. Naji, he's been waiting a while. Naji, good evening, buddy. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Naji, what's happening, buddy? Are you all excited for this
Good
week?
evening, Jason.
Are you panicking? Are you happy? Are you panicking?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I have some thoughts for the transfers. I did not do my transfer. I have one free transfer.
Oh,
but I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing?
I mean, I have an idea. I think I'm going for a Diaz because their fixtures are just exceptional and there is Fulham up. I mean, I have De Bruyne. I'm gonna captain him. That's for sure.
Well, you got Vardy as well. That's not a bad captaincy option either. Away at Sheffield, this team's nice, man.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I like my midfield the most.
Yeah, I like this team, dude. I really do. I mean, I even like Bamford against Chelsea. There's potential there. I mean, some people are just like nodding, shaking their head, saying no chance. But
there could be some chances.
Surprised.
I mean,
I won't be surprised.
He does miss a lot. I won't. Yeah, me neither. But I'm not looking forward to it a lot. Like, I mean, my eyes are on De Bruyne like the most, and Vardy too.
So what's your planned moves for this weekend?
So I need a defender. I mean, Walker Peters has only some fixtures good. Then Justin will go off for Pereira soon enough, and Mitchell is not playing at all. So I need some defender.
And how many? Have you got any money in the bank?
I have 1.1 million, which can make a move for Diaz in for Justin, or even for Walker Peters. But I think I'm doing it for Justin because Justin won't be playing a lot.
Not feeling the punt on on Tellez then?
I mean, I don't know. There could be some potential there, but I'm not seeing a lot of clean sheet there for Man United. I don't know. They're not too consistent, but he might be a good option, like for attacking.
Well, after the City game, Sheffield United then Leeds. I mean, they're going to leak goals. They are going to leak goals. Leeds will score probably. Yeah. Leeds will score against us. Leicester will probably score against us.
For me, Man United are so unpredictable, so I don't know what to do. It's just Bruno Fernandes who is exceptional.
It is, yeah, it is Bruno Fernandes. I think you're right there. In terms of defenders, Chilwell.
I'm thinking about Chilwell. I don't have. That's the problem here.
Mm.
I mean, I have a Chelsea defender, James, for Chelsea, but he's a bit too much for me. I can't afford him.
Thing is with Diaz, let's have a look. What's his ownership at the moment?
It's about 3, maybe 3.3.
You going for Diaz for kind of a bit of security then? Is that the reason?
Yeah, I see him just nailed, and you cannot know who Guardiola will go for. I mean, Cancelo, everybody thought he would be a very good option, and now he's not playing. I don't know. I think Diaz is.
Look at those fixtures for City. Those fixtures for City, man. Clean sheets, clean sheets.
You can't just say no to them.
You can't. In fact,
I need a defender there.
In fact, I'm reevaluating my. Thing is, it's like
there's Lamptey too. I don't know if Lamptey is a good option, but if I'm going for Lamptey, I'm saying goodbye to him because I can't afford it there. It's easier.
Yeah, I mean Lamptey's at the heart of everything that Brighton do, so I don't know if I'd be in a massive rush to get in. I don't remind myself
I'm not
of his
at all.
fixtures.
I mean, I'm waiting for like a time where I have a free transfer and not knowing what to do. I have no idea.
I mean, I can see
get
Lamptey doing something against Fulham. I can see definitely game week 13, game week 14, Lamptey doing something in those 2
their
weeks.
fixtures are not really bad. Brighton.
Yeah, I mean, the Diaz move could pay off definitely for you. That's probably not
Yeah,
a bad
I
shout,
think
to be
it's
honest
what
with
I'm
you.
not going to do.
Yeah. You don't need to make any surgery in the rest of your team. Maybe in the long term, Vardy might not be the best value per month.
Vardy will
money,
not continue a lot. I mean, for 2 game weeks, he would be so good. He has Sheffield United and Brighton, so it's 2 very good fixtures, I think. Then I need maybe someone maybe for lower money, and I can get some good defenders there now.
Yeah, I mean, I think your mindset is in the right place. You've got Grealish on the bench to come back. You know,
yeah, he will come back.
Just play the 10 men. Don't worry about life and just enjoy the weekend, man.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm good with it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Looking forward for De Bruyne as captain. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Naji, thank you ever so much, man. I'll speak to you again.
Thank you a lot for having me.
Always, man.
Thank you.
Always. Take care.
Good evening. Good night.
What's happening, dudes? We haven't even hit 100 likes. What's happening? 216 of you tuning in. Do I just need to press the end stream button right now? Come on. I'll go for an extra half an hour if we can hit 100 likes. If we can hit 100 likes, I'll go for an extra half an hour. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to make myself another coffee. And when I come back, if it's not 100 likes, I'm out of here.
I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
Oh, look! The streaming malarkey, it's easy, you know? This is really nice, by the way. Right then, next caller coming on. What are the chat saying? What are my transfer plans? Essentially, probably going to hold. Probably just going to save the transfer, man. I'll bring my team up on the screen so you can guys see what I'm doing. Let me just bring it up on screen. This is my team. This is my team for the weekend. Got Martinez in goal. Don't know how well he's going to do. I don't think I've got a feeling he ain't going to do much for me. Walker Peters. Brighton, potential clean sheet there, definitely. Dallas, attacking potential maybe against Chelsea. Who knows? Maybe it could be a 0-0. 1-0 to Leeds. You never know. Might be able to sneak a win. To be honest, a 0-0 would be okay, even though I own Bamford. I've got Chilwell there as well. Son against Arsenal, could do bits in that. De Bruyne captain, of course, the best in my opinion, the best shout for captain this weekend. We've got Fernandes, Jota and Salah. The midfield is beautiful, man. The midfield is absolutely beautiful. It's where I want to be. It's where I want to be. And then Calvert-Lewin and Bamford up front. That is my team. Dallas sent off. Na 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 na. No, it's not. Moving on. Let's bring on the next caller. Where's Kirkby's there? I know. Right, I'm going to get through him as fast as I can. Schnelo. What's going on, man? Schnelo, are you there? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Hello. Can you,
oh, hello.
can you hear me?
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I can hear you fine.
How are you doing? I couldn't figure out how to get my volume going.
Panicking. You're like, oh my god. How's it going, mate? Is it first time calling in?
Good, thanks. It is, yeah.
What made you come onto Discord this evening and talk to me about fantasy football?
Because I'm freaking out. I don't have any of the. Any of the big boys.
Wait a minute. You're freaking out. Is that right?
I am, yeah.
Oh no, mate. What are you freaking out for?
Transfers. I don't know what transfers to make. I'm looking at my team and I'm trying to figure out how I get De Bruyne in, but I don't know. I'm thinking.
How do you bring? You want De Bruyne? Is that the freak out? The centre freak out?
I want City coverage for Fulham. Really, I mean, Mahrez is very tempting, and looking at my team now, I'm like, I don't really trust like Walker Peters and McCarthy both playing, but I have Ayling on the bench, so I don't really want to play him versus Chelsea. There's too much blue in
this team, man. There's too much blue.
I know. I've got 3 Chelsea. I have to. So I like the game against Leeds. I think they can probably trounce them. Like, I know that Leeds are very good, but they leave themselves open a lot when they go forward. So I figure that they can. Ziyech and Werner might be able to have a field day. But then
thing is, you've got the players like Ziyech and Werner in your team. Frank Lampard has openly said that he's got a fit team now, and it could be roulette time. It could be like Werner. I mean, to be honest, is probably going to play out on the wing again.
Yeah. So like the moves that I was thinking of is either Werner to Bamford, and I know Bamford is playing Chelsea, but he's got good fixtures after that, and then Son to De Bruyne. I can do that move, or else Son.
Can I do Ziyech to De Bruyne somehow?
Yeah, I mean, I could get rid of both Werner and Ziyech, and I could go Bamford. I could any of the cheap forwards that you like, and then have Ziyech as De Bruyne. But then I also kind of like just go. Yeah. I also kind of like the idea of going just getting Ziyech or Son out and Walker Peters out, and then putting in Mendy and Mahrez.
Thing is, right, with Chelsea, Everton away comes up next after Leeds, and I can see them absolutely destroying Everton.
Yeah,
like I really do. Everton's squishy defense are gonna just basically fall apart.
Yeah,
Wolves, I think that'll be a tough game.
They've got some good fixtures. Yeah,
West Ham could be tough. Arsenal, maybe, tough. Aston Villa, then to be honest, the fixtures are okay. To be honest, for Chelsea, maybe I think Werner would be the one for me. I mean, keeping Ziyech because of he's basically the playmaker, but but Werner would be is to me is a bit of a dead weight.
I think 3 of them is too much.
What about, can you downgrade Werner and then upgrade Reed to Mahrez or something?
Let me have a look here on my
Because
transfer.
I think that could be so. Because we got people bringing in Mahrez and hitting the captaincy on him. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I like Mahrez a lot. I think that he can, like, if he scored a hat trick against, the team last week, he can definitely score a hat trick against Fulham as well. Like Fulham are useless. So
whereabouts in Ireland are you from?
From Cork.
Nice. I've never been to Ireland. Let's just forget about fantasy football. I've never been to Ireland before.
Yeah.
Should I go?
Yeah, definitely. You have to go to Ireland. It's great fun.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
Well, West Coast is probably the best place to go. I'm biased because I'm from the south of Ireland, but southwest, if you go out there, Kerry and stuff like that, that's what you'll see on all the rolling green hills and stuff like that. Go into a bar there and you just have piles of Irish traditional music and stuff like that.
Mate, I would absolutely love that. The folk, the proper folk music.
Yeah,
that'd be insane.
That's good fun. Yeah, it's good fun because it's just gets you going.
Where was that? Sorry, where was that? Where's the West Coast? Whereabouts in the West Coast?
Yeah, Galway and Kerry and places like that are good.
Galway. Yeah. Ed Sheeran sings about that, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Back to FPL. Back to.
So, I had looked there. I can downgrade Werner to Bamford, and I can upgrade Reed to Mahrez. It gives me 8 strong attackers, but to
be honest with you, is that for a -4?
-4, yeah. It's not a bad shout, yeah.
That's not a bad shout at all, man. Ziyech out, Mahrez in.
Yeah, and then I don't even have to play Bamford against Chelsea.
To be honest, could you not just do Ziyech to Mahrez anyway and keep Werner?
I can, yeah.
Do you know what? I wouldn't even take the -4 bringing in Bamford for Werner.
Just go Ziyech to Mahrez.
Yeah, because you're not hedging your bets with Chelsea, and you're not going in. You've got Werner still.
Yeah, I have Werner still, yeah. And
that's what I do. Who are you captaining? Vardy, yeah?
Yeah, I like Vardy against Sheffield United. I think
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Yeah. I think Vardy can do a job there.
Yeah, personally, that's what I do. I'd go Ziyech to Mahrez, and because I'm a risky player. Some people in the chat would be like, "Oh, you can't do that. Can't do that. You're not guaranteed minutes." But you know what?
Yeah,
he didn't play midweek. It's freaking Fulham, mate.
Yeah, he's on for it. But the only thing is,
he can play 20 minutes and still bag a brace at 20 minutes.
Last week I was watching. I don't have Salah or De Bruyne. So last week I was watching the Liverpool and the City games with both eyes closed. Couldn't watch them. But not having them again is going to be brutal. Is the only thing. I have my wild card as well, so I can use that whenever. But I kind of want to keep it for 16. But yeah,
you've got your wild card still.
Yeah. So
how many years have you been playing FPL?
How many years? 10 years, but I haven't really taken it that seriously. Wow,
you're patient, man. You're a patient player. Like I can't wait to get rid of my wild card. Gameweek 4 international break is pretty much my breaking point. I applaud you for that.
Yeah.
But your team is not a panic, man. Your team isn't a panic, not at all. It's a decent team, to be fair. And you haven't got blooming Martinez in goal for a start. You haven't got any.
No, I don't have any.
Aston Villa, I don't have any of those lads. Or Newcastle. Well,
I've Nyland. Does he count?
Oh yeah, you do have Nyland, yeah.
I don't think he counts anymore.
What's your rank? Says Gargamel in the chat.
I'm 170,000. Am I 170,000?
Very good. Then you know what
I'm
you're
160. 160, yeah, thousand.
Awesome.
Well, I'm doing better this year than I have.
You're doing better than me, mate.
Any other years.
Maybe you should be listening to me. But to be honest with you, the Ziyech, it could definitely pay off going Mahrez. I mean, you could just save the transfer and have 2 transfers going on. That's not a bad option, to be honest. And then if you really want to get KDB in, then you can get Werner and Ziyech out afterwards if you wanted to.
I'd have to employ someone to watch the Liverpool and Man City games if I did that. Tell me what's going on.
But I mean, it's your front line is so expensive. That's the thing. It's just harming. But the thing is, the value for money in Jota and Ziyech. You know, the team looks really nice. Like, I can't say your team looks bad. Like, I really can't.
Yeah.
And if you don't, and it wouldn't surprise me if you just if you sat on your hands, didn't do nothing. It wouldn't surprise me if you didn't score much different to what that move would be anyway. Mahrez anyway. So whatever, man. I mean, it's 6s and 7s. I think I think the KDB thier is definitely strong.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But play your own game and all that jazz. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Brendan Saunders as well. He's become a grassroots member. Thank you ever so much, Brendan. It's much appreciated, and your support really does help the show. And the shed will be coming. Do you know about the shed, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about the shed. No.
There's a shed that I'm going to be building in the back of the garden at some point in the future. Right. And the studio's moving to the shed. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. I'm excited about it. Can you tell?
I can tell. Yeah, there's a countdown to the shed.
Thank you ever so much, Schnelo, for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me, man.
Cheers, dude. I hope to speak to you again soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. It's just been a night of good people tonight, And I want to say that, these people that are joining the waiting room now, they obviously don't want me to go to bed tonight. They don't obviously want me to watch Netflix tonight. I'm actually looking for a good film suggestions, guys. If anyone's got any good series on Netflix at the moment, we've watched The Money Heist. Started watching The Alienist. Not sure if I like it. And don't say The Crown. All right, don't say The Crown. The Mist. I've not heard of The Mist. Steve will be asleep. I've seen Vikings, Matic. I've seen that. Vikings is quality. Ragnar Lothbrok. Ozark. I've seen all of Ozark. William, I saw Cobra Kai, but it looked like a bit of a gimmick from the old original Karate Kid. Is it any good? Alien Worlds. Is that new? I love all things Alien. I've seen Money Heist, Vincent. It's really good. I did like it. Peep Show. Sons of Anarchy. I've not seen Sons of Anarchy. I've had lots of friends and family talk to me about Sons of Anarchy. Evil Genius, Breaking Bad. I watched most of the Breaking Bad seasons, but I kind of went off it. But my wife has seen all of it, so if I watch it, I can't really watch it with her now. She's seen it all. Umbrella Academy, I've seen that one. That's a good series. Joe Rogan, Bob Lazar. Yeah, I'll have to watch Sons of Anarchy at some point. Lucifer. It's what life would be like on other planets, says Alien. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, so it's not part of the Alien Right, okay. Have you seen The Queen's Gambit? That's a good series. It's a limited series. I definitely recommend watching The Queen's Gambit. I definitely bought a chessboard after watching The Queen's Gambit. It's really awesome. I haven't seen Power, no. Last Kingdom, my mate has told me to watch that. It's kind of like, is it kind of similar to Vikings? The Crown, it's like a posh EastEnders. I don't know if I can watch it. The Boys is a great one on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I've seen The Boys. You. Yeah, my wife's seen that. Cobra Kai's Fire. Smurfs on Ice. You and Smurfs, Gargamel. Seriously. The Queen's Gambit is fiction. Yes, it is. Suits. Let's go. Dexter is a page turner. Yeah, I've seen Dexter. That's a very good series. House of Cards. I like how we're getting like sort of older series as well being thrown in here. I'm surprised no one says Prison Break until Mario says it. I've not seen Prison Break. I've not seen it. I know Steve-O has. I'll feed the same pet. Heavy Metal's going old school. The Kingdom about zombie but subtitles. Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I kind of watched a lot of those, but I kind of stopped watching it. I don't know why. Let's bring another cooler on. Dark. Yes, I watched the whole of Dark. Dark is a German show that was on Netflix. I enjoyed that. Matrix. Yeah, I watched that when it originally came out. I would like them to make a new Matrix movie. Doom Patrol. Justified on Prime. Okay. Sherlock. Better Call Saul. That's like a spin-off of Breaking Bad, isn't it? La Casa del Papel. O partigiano, portami via. O bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 partigiano, portami via. I don't know Italian, but yeah. Let's move on to the next caller. Let's bring on Gatam. He's been waiting. Guatam. Good evening, Guatam. How you doing, man? You there? You've been waiting a while. Sorry for the wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gatam, I'm afraid you're not there. We're going to bring on someone else. Let's bring on Seb. Is that Seb Long? Seb, good evening. How you doing? Seb, what's happening, mate? You there, Seb? Talk to me, Seb. I don't think Seb's there. He's unmuted himself.
Hello.
Hi, Seb. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Are you Seb Long?
Yeah, I'm Seb Long in chat, yeah.
Seb Long, he's here, man. How's it going? It's the first time I've spoke to you, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the first time. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, yeah.
Oh, mate, well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. What out of all the days, why tonight? Why are you coming on tonight? Are you excited or are you panicking about Gameweek 11?
I'm kind of nervous because I've got Mitchell and Kilman. Well, I was playing Kilman up until last week where he got benched, and my only other defender was Mitchell. So I'm gonna have to play either one of them this week. And I know.
Bring your team up. I'll bring your team up now. Let's have a look at this mess, shall we?
Yeah, there's a few rotations I'm worried about.
Oh, right, here we are. So you're not panicking just yet, then?
No, but I think I will be.
You think you will be what, by tomorrow morning?
By tomorrow morning, yeah, because Kilman bench, Diaz possibly benched. I've seen a few people in the chat saying Diaz might be benched, so obviously I don't know if that's true, but James Justin, Ricardo Pereira is coming back, I think.
How much money have you got in the bank?
I think I've got 0.8.
I think you could probably just go Mitchell out to Dallas, or obviously fixture's not great. Lamptey maybe, or Walker Peters. But you've got McCarthy, so probably Lamptey maybe. Mitchell's a Lamptey. Is that something you're interested in?
Maybe. Like I was thinking more Kufal because I know West Ham have been playing well. So
I think Lamptey. The thing is with Lamptey, like I just watch whenever I watch Brighton play. I look at that player and I think he deserves to be playing for a better team. Like he stands out like a sore thumb in that team. He's like, I don't even like think of him as a defender. He's like he's a winger, an attacking winger. That's the only reason I bring up Lamptey, because from an FPL points point of view, I just think he could be something amazing. Like, he has done really well, but he's got some good fixtures coming up, and that's the only reason I mentioned him. Justin, I think he's probably got a stay of execution for one game, maybe. I don't think Pereira's coming in for Sheffield. I mean, I could easily have egg on my face for saying that, but I think it may be a bit too early.
Yeah, I have already taken the -4 this week, so I don't want to take. So next week.
Who did you take back a -4 for?
So.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, we need to switch this over to red alert. Mate, what's happening here? What'd you take a -4 for?
So basically, the short story is I had Salah until we got COVID-19, so I swapped him over to Fernandes. And the original plan was to get Salah back the following week, but Fernandes just been playing so well, so I wanted to keep him. Then I had Dale Stevens just rotting on my bench, so I thought, oh yeah, and the reason why I took Dale Stevens out for Jota was because Grealish's game was called off this week, so otherwise I would have had like 9 players starting. I've got to get someone in, so I just did Dale Stevens to Jota. And I think Jota will score. You know, players always score against their former clubs. So
there's a chance.
There's a chance, yeah, but I reckon it's a high.
There's a chance that you might only have 8 players play
against Chelsea when he's playing for City. I mean, it's a goal. A few other people have done it too. Adebayor.
Well, I'm just looking at your team. I'm like, I know where you think. I know that you're worried about Diaz. I think Diaz will play. Mitchell, he won't.
Yeah.
Justin will play.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't think it's. I
just
think
on the off chance.
Mitchell stands out. I mean, because you've got to deal with Mitchell, like long term anyway, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Grealish,
it's just on the off chance that. Yeah, Grealish will come back next week, and I'll be playing a 3-5-2. So I have to decide like whether to bench Bamford or Calvert-Lewin next week.
Well, who's Calvert-Lewin got?
I don't know. I think it could be Leicester or Chelsea. Either one of those.
Let's have a look. So Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, but the only reason I'm starting Mitchell is because
Chelsea,
Chelsea. Yeah, and I don't know who Bamford's got. Who's he got?
Bamford has got West Ham.
West Ham. Okay, so I would probably start Bamford over Calvert-Lewin next week, with Grealish being back, so it'd be a 3-5-2, and then I would take out Mitchell, put in Lamptey, and that will be my lineup for next week.
I mean, the thing is, you've taken a -4. It's like, I don't know if you need to take any more hits. I don't know if I would take a -8. Because like, who are you gonna be getting at? Like, you've captained in De Bruyne. Worst case, I think you're going to be playing. The worst case, I think you're going to be playing 10 men.
Yeah, you're right.
And then a lot of people are going to be playing 10 men anyway because they got Martinez in goal. So I honestly don't think it's that bad. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first season playing FPL, so like I'm still learning.
And I think Kane will play. Zapped. I do think Kane will play. I think.
There's Mourinho mind games. Yeah.
Would you consider starting Kilman over Mitchell's? Matt Henley's kind of put it to you.
I would, but the thing is, if Mitchell comes on as a sub, he probably won't do. But if he does, I think it will just be a boring 0-0 game. Crystal Palace v West Brom, so I think there'll be clean sheet points there. So that's the only reason why I'm starting Mitchell over Kilman. But I could just easily just start Kilman. It'll be a lot more simple, but yeah.
I think because you've taken that -4, you kind of already played your hand. I think you don't need to play any more changes now to that team. You have to wait for next week to see what happens. There could be anything. There could be any manner of situations happening over the weekend and for next week. So just hold. Captain De Bruyne. Watch the points come in. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Cheers, Seth. Cheers, man. And thanks for the support as well, for being quite active in our streams, and I really appreciate it, dude.
Oh, I love the stream, man. It's so fun. I love it.
I'm glad that you're part of the community, man. I really am. Cheers, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Speak to you again soon, yeah?
Cheers. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Cheers, Seb.
Cheers, thank you. Have a good one.
Got quite a few people to get through, guys. Not gonna lie. Can't believe how busy we got. This is a good song, by the way. Listen to this. Here we go. I'll play it for you guys. Catchy. Hang Up by World and Savoy. It's a good song, that. Next caller coming on. Lewis Kirkby and John Magic have been waiting. Good time as well, saying he's there. Lewis Kirkby, what's happening? I'm going to bring John as well on because you guys are both long-term listeners and viewers and supporters of the show. Good evening, gentlemen. How's it going?
Jason, mate, how are we doing?
I can't do the Steve-O impression. All right, lads. I can't do it. You do it.
How are we doing, lads?
Yes, Lewis. What's happening, mate? Long time no speak. Are you keeping well?
I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing really, really good, to be honest. Best I've been in a long time. Not FPL-wise, but just in life in general.
Just
really.
like living life to the fullest
yeah.
and enjoying yourself.
100%.
Can you translate that from FPL point of view? How are you doing FPL-wise?
Awful, to be honest. I'm like 3 millionth or something. I think at the start of the season, I just sort of lost love with the game a bit. I started off...
One second. Lactic Man, no worries, mine. Enjoy your evening. Speak to you again soon. Carry on. Sorry, Lewis.
Yeah, no worries. I started off poorly, to be honest. And then at the same time, I've not had as much time as I usually have. So, I don't know, I just sort of lost love with the game a bit. But over the most recent international break, I've just obviously fell in love with football again. And now I'm doing a bit better. So the last 4 game weeks I've had a green arrow and a decent score. And this happened last season as well. So last season I started off like 2 odd millionth. And then around game week 8 and 9, I just started doing amazingly. And then I finished about 10,000. So I'm going to do it again, I feel like.
So slow start, strong finish. How's your team looking for game week 11? Are you confident this is where the corner starts to turn? And this is where these points start to roll in?
Very, very confident. I'd be more confident if Villa didn't get that blank, but it's not really going to affect me too much anyway because I've already done my moves. I've done a -4, so Watkins out, Shea Adams in, and then I've done Son to Sterling, and then Sterling captain. So yeah, if obviously if they didn't have that blank, I wouldn't have done the hit. I would have just held Watkins.
Wow.
For the future.
Wow.
But I think this is where the corner turns. I think Sterling captain is going to be a big one. So my Sterling captains are always good. I remember back end of last season I had like 42 points, Sterling captain 38 points, and then that's what got me the good rank in the end. So yeah, I think this is where it starts really. And a lot of people don't have Triple City, and I've already got Triple City because I've been preparing for it for a while. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good week.
I think looking at that team, you've got the major bases covered. You've got De Bruyne, you've got Sterling, you've got Vardy. These people can hit big points. Look at the team. Fulham at home. You got the double up. You got triple up. Cancelo, Sterling, De Bruyne. I mean, Cancelo plays and Sterling starts. I mean, mate, honestly, you could be absolutely skyrocketing up those ranks. I mean, Vardy as well. Che Adams away at Brighton. I like Che Adams as a player. I really do. And I think he's great value for money. Fernandes, you've got Jota there, cover for Liverpool. You got Telles. Talk to me about Telles. Why him?
Well, I got him in for the West Brom game a couple of game weeks ago, and I actually captained him for that game. So I got 6 points. I got 6 points from him.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could have got more. To be fair, he was whiffing some good balls in. He created a couple of chances, but yeah, I think as long as he can nail that starting place down, I think he'll be brilliant value. I think eventually the assists are going to start ticking in, and I think over the next couple of fixtures, you know, Sheffield United, Wolves, Villa in a couple of weeks, Fulham, Sheffield United again. I think there's definitely clean sheets there, especially if we're going to keep playing 2 CDMs and playing defensive. So yeah, I think there's definitely value to be had from him, and I don't really want to be transferring him out. But obviously, if he loses his place, then that's not going to be ideal.
Are you worried that he played? William in chat's quite rightly pointing out that Cancelo played 90 minutes in the Champions League. Are you worried?
Yeah, obviously he did play in the Champions League, but I think I'd be more worried if he didn't, because I think that'd hint to me that he's lost his place. Really, I think what I've learnt with Pep is that he likes starting people before prior to a game that he's going to play him in for match rhythm, as he calls it in his press conferences. So no, I think Cancelo's going to be fine. I think he will probably get a start and then end up getting subbed off for Mendy or Zinchenko if he's even fit.
You've gone with a brave option C. Option C? I'm making words up now. You've gone with a brave option in captaining Sterling over De Bruyne when by far the majority of people are transferring in De Bruyne and putting the armband on him. Do you feel that this move is not only brave but also has the highest potential of outscoring De Bruyne?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
I'm trying to get into your mind really, because obviously Sterling's not done anything to suggest that he's in any type of form. Or do you think that once he gets one goal, you think that's it? The floodgates could start opening up for him?
Yeah, I think so. And City's history versus Fulham's amazing. It's like 5-0, 6-0, 6-1s every time. It's incredible, really. But I think the reason I'm not going with De Bruyne instead of Sterling is because I was just doing some basic research. I was just looking at the Fulham games like recently, like who Fulham have played and where the goals conceded have been coming from. And they seem to concede a lot of goals from the left-hand side. So just going down Fulham's fixtures quickly now. So Digne and Richarlison got 3 assists against them the other week. And then against West Ham, Ben Rama got the assist. And it seems to be all coming down the left. I don't watch Fulham play a lot. Couldn't really tell you much about them, but just like I said, doing some basic research, it seems like they concede a lot of goals from the left. So maybe that's chances for Sterling.
I mean, I said at the beginning of the show that I if I could find an easy way of getting Sterling in as well as De Bruyne, the only way I can do it is realistically taking out Salah, and I think that's possibly a big mistake. I haven't got the balls to do it, to be honest with you. I think that Sterling, I mean, essentially you'd be doing the same sort of thing. You obviously you've got Sterling in, you've got Jota in as your cover for Liverpool, but if it's all about being ahead in this game, you know, if you've already said that you haven't started off very strongly. You need to try and gain that ground that you've lost early on in the season in FPL wise. I think
making
a move like this and it paying off is one of the only real ways of catching up that ground.
Yeah.
Right? So I completely understand that. I respect it, and it has the potential to pay off. And I really hope that you're free this weekend to come on and chat to us, man, when it does.
Yeah, 100%.
You're going to go through it 100% Captain Sterling, yeah?
Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. I've been planning it for a while, really. This is more of a long-term plan. It's not really I've got to get him in. I've got to climb the ranks. I've been planning this for a while, really. And I think next week I'm going to sell. I tweeted before actually. I'm going to sell the top 3 owned players of the game over the next 2 weeks. So Fernandes, Calvert-Lewin, and Son, they're all going. And I think next week is going to be another -4. It's going to be a cheap striker in, so a Bamford or a Calvert-Lewin. No, not Calvert-Lewin, sorry. Bamford
you don't own Son. You don't own Son.
Oh yeah, I've got rid for Sterling. That's what I mean. Over the next 2 weeks, I'd be selling all of them. So it'd be Bruno to Salah, and then Salah captain next week, and then DCL to Antonio, because West Ham have got good long-term fixtures, and I think Antonio could do really well. Or maybe Bamford if Antonio's not fit.
Come on, the weekend. Let's talk, man. Let's talk on the weekend.
I will. I think if those moves pay off, I think I'm going to be in for a good couple of weeks, definitely.
John's listening in. John, what do you think of these moves? How you doing, mate?
Hello, Jace. Yeah, good. How's it going? Right, Lewis. How's it going, mate?
I'm doing good, mate. Are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I think with the rank you are, I think getting in some of the differentials could definitely pay off. I like some of the moves, yeah. I just think, like, I own Sterling as well, but I've got no faith that Sterling's gonna play this week at all. I think Pep sort of lost faith in him a little bit, so I'm a little bit worried about it. But I'm going to hold as well. But captaining him, I don't know. I think it's a very brave call, but yeah, it could pay off big style if he plays.
I think, like I said,
100%, man.
If you're gonna gain that ground you've lost, it's moves like this that are gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Eventually, I can't keep going safe with 60% owned players. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to take risks like this.
No, and I completely respect that. And you know, your team's looking healthy for this week. Obviously, you got Mitchell in as well. Everyone's playing Mitchell.
Yeah.
But 10 men, I mean, Captain Sterling, best of luck to you, mate. I hope you come on this weekend. Regardless of how it goes, say, look, I went with a risk, it paid off, or I went with a risk and it didn't pay off, and just let it rip if need be. But it'd be great to hear from you, man.
100%, man. I'll try and jump on.
Lewis, you're a star as always, man. Thank you, buddy. I'll catch you again soon. Speak soon.
Good luck, Lewis.
Thanks a lot, Jason. See you later. See you later, John.
Cheers, mate.
Ciao,
Cheers.
mate. Ciao, mate.
John, how the devil are you, mate?
Hello, mate. How's it going? You alright?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. It's been busy, all hands on deck, but in life and all that jazz. How's life been treating you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah,
FPL's great. Yeah, it's been alright. It's been a bit of a struggle this week with trying to process my team and organise what I'm going to do. But I think
really, are you in a calm mood or are you in a panicky mood?
Don't need to press the button. I'm all right now. If 2 days ago you could have pressed it straight away, but yeah, I'm keeping Sterling now. I wanted to get KDB in, but I think the only realistic chance I could have got him in was on the Saturday night for a straight swap for Sterling. But now, because of the Sterling price drop, I'm gonna have to do a -4. But there's one player I just keep going back to. This City
you got
player.
Podence still. Bloody hell, mate. It's like we're back to the future here.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky last week because I had Podence on the bench, I had Reece James on the bench, and they both came in for Sterling and Laporte.
This is the weirdest team I've ever seen.
It's great, yeah. Budget in defence and up top. It is, yeah.
I wanted to say sorry, carry on.
I never planned to sort of get this team. It's just sort of, it happens like over the course of 5 or 6 game weeks, just these little transfers here and there. And yeah, I've ended up getting a really sort of differential team. I think I've got.
You have got a differential team.
Yeah, well, I think I've got 6 or 7 players less than 10%.
I know it sounds mental, but I think I'd rather play Foden over Podence.
Yeah, so I haven't. This isn't like set yet. I'm still toying it, but I'm thinking of. There's one City player I keep going back to. I've been going back to him all week, and I don't know why. It's a gut feeling. I think Gabriel Jesus this week could do really well. So
you really want to go differential, don't you?
Yeah, I know. So I'm thinking.
You got captaincy on Werner. Are you trying?
I think there's. No, if I had KDB, I'd captain KDB 100% this week. I think it's the safe pick, and it's the obvious pick. But I can't captain Sterling because I don't know if he's going to play. I wouldn't captain. I don't know who else would you captain in that team. But I'm thinking of bringing Gabriel Jesus in for Kane, and then I can bring Jota in for Foden, and then I can play Jota. And then that gives me the funds next week.
Wait, is that -8?
No, it's just a -4. -4. Jesus in for Kane, and then Jota in for Foden, and then next week I can go Sterling to Salah or Mane for that Liverpool fixture for free.
I think I'm actually speechless, John.
If I do have a good game week, it's going to be a heck of a game week rank because it is full of differentials.
I mean, so Kane to Jesus, and then
Kane to Jesus, and then I have to get rid of a City player because I've already got 3. So I'd have to get rid of. And I'd keep Sterling. I'd get rid of Foden for Jota.
Oh no!
I think Jota is going to be. He's such a bargain of a gem of a player, isn't he? And I think over Christmas. And if there's one Liverpool player I can keep over Christmas, I'd keep Jota, who's going to get minutes, and then I can get KDB in. Or Fernandez.
Wait. We need to switch this layout. We need to go into red alert here. I think this deserves a red alert. How have you left it this long?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think I've been questioning Sterling all week. KDB would be an easy pick, but there's a part of me now that thinks I've kept it this long, I'm just going to have to keep him. Then obviously, I've heard different rumours about him. Oh, he'll play, he won't play, or he might play. So I'd rather just take the risk now and keep him.
I just think that this is so different. Like the weird thing is, like, you could end up having a massive good week if you keep your team like this. Yeah. Like, it's just the way that the way the season's going. Like all the teams on paper you'd expect to do well, they always seem to kind of just fall foul, like or fall short of actually doing anything. And I'm looking at this team, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, he's got Robertson, yeah, Chilwell, yeah, Van Arnold, yeah, he's on penalties. West Brom, you could do something there. Laporte, yeah. James, yeah. Strong. You got Podence, yeah, Podence is the one for me. I'd probably play Foden over him. Barnes, yeah, Sheffield United could easily do something there. Sterling, yes, could easily do something there. Werner against Leeds, not the best. Would I captain him? Probably. I'm a bit more like, whereabouts are you in the world?
2.2 million, I think now.
I'd captain Sterling.
Not great.
I'd captain Sterling purely because I'd be like, right, I need to do something. Mind you, Captain Werner is something different. But I don't know. I think that the whole Sterling thing, I've got this feeling that he's going to do something against Fulham. And I believe you me, if it doesn't, I'm really sorry. And if you do captain him. But I honestly think that Sterling...
I can't see him playing, but...
Really?
I'd love him to play. Yeah, I'd love him to play. He played 90... It's weird, isn't it? Champions League, they made one sub the whole entire game. Like, Sterling played 90 minutes. And then they've got Champions League next week as well.
Sterling can play
about Guardiola.
three 90-minute games in the week. He's a fit as a fiddle.
I don't know if he's lost faith in Sterling a little bit. I could see Torres starting over Sterling.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I mean,
and Foden's another one. Is like, how many minutes is Foden going to get in that game?
Right, I tell you what, then.
So I'd rather have.
You're going to do Werner to. Kane to Jesus,
and Foden to Jota for -4.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, Jota's in red hot form. Jesus isn't, but are you going to captain Jesus? You got to captain Jesus if you do that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to.
I probably would. Yeah.
Because like you're spending those points, you're thinking he's going to do well. You throw the armband on him.
Yeah,
spending 4 points on him.
It's one of those gut feel. It's a complete gut feeling. My head says get KDB in. Simple decision, like get KDB in and captain him. But for me now to get KDB in, it's going to be a -4 anyway.
Because you Sterling to KDB, can't you?
No, I can't now because I'm 0.1 off.
Oh, you're joking.
No, that's it. Otherwise, it would be probably a lot easier decision. But yeah, I'm 0.1 off. So, but then it could be a blessing. This could be a blessing where I can get Jota in on a -4. See, I was initially thinking I could get rid of Martinez, get a 4.5 keeper in that's playing, and then get Sterling out for KDB. I could do that as well for a -4. And then I've got a playing keeper at least. So I'll have 11 starters.
I don't know. I won't be taking Martinez out, mate. There's no need. Absolutely no need.
You look at Villa's fixtures after this week, and they're still pretty plumb for the next 4 or 5 game weeks. So I don't really want to get rid of Martinez. I'm not getting rid of Grealish. So I want 2 Liverpool attackers for that game against Fulham next game week. So it's an ideal opportunity to get Jota in. And then the only way I can get Jota in.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do it.
So,
do it.
All right.
Do it. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friend.
Captain Jesus.
Captain Jesus, mate.
Watch Werner get two goals.
Just come on the show and just tell us how it goes.
No problem.
Bragging rights if Jesus gets something big, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, man.
No worries. Good luck to everyone in chat this game week. Good luck to you as well, Jason.
Yeah, cheers, John. It's a pleasure speaking
As
to
long
you.
as long as I get one more point than everyone, then I'm happy.
Everyone else is a rival, mate. You want them to get red arrows. You'll get a green arrow, mate. I'm telling you. Captain Jesus, it'll be good.
All right. Fingers
Cheers,
crossed.
man.
Nice one.
Look after yourself,
No,
mate.
Pleasure, mate. Yeah, you take care, Jace. Take
Cheers,
care.
mate.
It's all right. It's all right.
Right. Gatan, what's going on, mate? We'll try and get you one again. Gatan, you there? Hello? He's trying to speak. Gatan, you there? This is an issue with his connection, maybe. I'm trying to get you on, Guatam, man, but it's not working. We're going to bring on Evan. Evan, what's happening, dude? Is this the first time you called into the show? You're live on air? What's happening?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, mate. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What, is this first time on the show?
Yes, this is the first time on the show. Yeah, I'm following you guys since Dan was there.
Really? Well, Dan's back now. Dan's back.
Yes, I've seen your 2nd anniversary stream.
Yeah, well, he's back for good now. So we're back to being yeah, and then we're also getting Dre on as well on board. But that's pretty. It's going to be awesome stuff. Evan, are you excited for this game week?
Yes, I have some decisions to make. 2 decisions specifically. Can you like bring up my team in the screen?
Yeah, I can do.
Go through.
Hang on, just quickly looking at price rises. Price rises tonight. Mahrez looks like he could be going up. Zuma, possibly Calvert-Lewin.
I'm just looking for KDB only.
Yeah, De Bruyne is going up like an absolute rocket. Let's bring your team up, Evan. Where are you from, mate?
I'm from Bangladesh, but I'm from Bangladesh, currently living in USA, Louisiana, studying my PhD.
That's the second caller we've had on. That's moved out to study in America, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awesome. We had Yoda. I think it was Yoda earlier on, who was from India.
In Illinois, Chicago. Yep.
Chicago. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So what are you studying?
I'm studying in PhD in materials science.
Wow. So like materials in like the molecular construction of material, or?
Yes, microfabrication of like strain gauge and doing as atomistic simulation, something like that.
Wow. So there was a thing that I read up about. Is it carbon tubes? Is it something tubes?
Carbon nanotube.
Nanotubes. Yeah. Are these a thing? Are these actually going to happen in construction in the future? Growing buildings.
Yes. They're going to like skyrocket in the market, and everything's going to be ultimate strength, and they have really good properties and everything like that. So
wow.
Good. So in future, I think like materials and AI is going to take over the world.
I don't doubt you. But that's awesome, man. That's an interesting field to be in. Your team's up on the screen now, and looking at it. What is your dilemma?
So the last week I've gotten rid of Kane to Marty, Zaha to Jota, then Dallas to Diaz, and Lamptey to Walker. All 4 of the guys returned, and I'm happy with that right now.
So you did Salah to Jota?
Zaha to Jota.
Zaha to Jota. I was gonna say, right, yeah. So what's your dilemma this week? The fact that you haven't got KDB, or?
I don't have KDB, so what I was thinking of, like, I'll be getting rid of Salah for KDB this week. Then for following week, Salah have a schedule for Fulham, so I'll bring him back for next week in the same place. Then next week is like, because for Man City will play Man United, I'm going to avoid that fixture altogether.
This team's looking good. I really like this team. I think you can be quite confident. I like the Vardy captaincy pick. I think that's a very strong captaincy choice this week. Considering you don't own KDB, but if you are going to do Salah to KDB, I think that will be a great move, even if it's 1 week. I've considered doing. I would have considered doing a similar move. I think the money's there, and playing Souček against United. I mean, the way that United playing at the moment, he could easily grab a goal or an assist against us. So as for 1 week as well. You know, it's a very strong team. It's a very strong team. You got Watkins and Grealish coming back next week. Double game week ahead. I think, So I think you move Salah to KDB, and would you captain KDB if you were to do that move?
Yep.
You would.
Yep. Yeah.
Strong move.
Yes, I'll.
Yeah, definitely.
Then next week I'll bring back Salah into captain him against Fulham.
Yeah. Yeah, that means hokey pokey, mate. Hokey cokey.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I can't see that being a waste of transfer at all. I think you're playing the fixtures really well there, and your team is really strong. Like I keep saying it, but you know, there's really nothing else that I would even consider doing. Your defense is brilliant. Your midfield is very good. Souček, you could moan about that, but to be honest, at the price, it enables. I had
Grealish I had Grealish in that place, but they don't have any fixture. That's why Souček is there.
Got a potential bench headache going forward though with Watkins. You have to rotate between Watkins and Calvert-Lewin, or Watkins or Jota.
I have a plan to like downgrade Vardy to a like 4.5, then upgrading Souček to Fernandes.
Very nice, very good, man, very good. I like it. Good strategy, man.
So another thing I was considering, like my goalkeeper Martin is not playing, so Capral is playing as a bench player. So I was thinking of doing him to Johnston of West Brom, because in game week 16, 17, and 18, Martinez had Tottenham, Man U, and Man City, I think. So in that game weeks, Johnston have really good fixtures. So I can play him. So if I take a like -4 now, it's like a really -2 because Johnston will play this week. So it's -2 and cover for those week also.
Yeah,
and I have those two.
Maybe. I don't know if I wanted to spend points on the goalkeeper, but I see your logic behind it. I don't personally like to play rotating goalkeepers, even though you know it's not a bad strategy.
I really don't. That's why I have a non-playing goalkeeper in my bench. But due to the corona and like this, and I was thinking like if I do that, it's -2 only, and it will cover me those 3 fixtures.
Long term, yeah.
And
I mean, to be honest,
and if they have a double game week, both have a double game week, I can play the bench boost in game week 19, I think.
Fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy either, to be honest with you. I can see it. I don't think you're going to be gaining a lot of points by doing that, though. You might just, might just, you know, I don't think it's going to be like got a make or break sort of decision, but at least you're kind of giving yourself some options there, which is probably not a bad thing. I do think Martinez is capable of returning savings. Yeah. I do rate him as a goalkeeper, even though once I got him in, he's been awful, but I still think he's a good goalkeeper.
When I use my wildcard, I've taken like Martinez when he has 4.6 and Chilwell 5.5 and Grealish 7. So they are sorted. I'll not change them at all.
I think you got yourself a plan there, mate. I don't think you need to change anything that you've already said. I think it's pretty sound. And best of luck with the KDB captain. Like a lot of people are going to go with. Thank you for waiting, man.
I'm covering my rank, so I think.
What rank are you? What rank are you?
Currently is 107,000.
Very nice, very good. Looking for a top 50,000, top 10,000. You aiming for what? You're aiming high.
So my target is always like top 10,000. I finished for 4,800 like two years ago. Last year I've come to USA and then study and everything just ruined my season. So that's why I'm trying to like make up for that season with this one as well.
Excellent, mate. Thank you ever so much, Evan, for being here this evening and waiting for so long. Cheers, buddy. I hope to speak to you again soon. Look after yourself, mate.
Of course.
All the best on your studies.
Take
care, mate. Guys, we are running on. This show has run on for quite some time. I am honestly blown away by the amount of people that have been wanting to come on and talk about the team. I'm so grateful for all of you. And I know that we've got people joining and in the waiting room now. I'll literally take a couple of quick callers now. We're going to do quick fire questions. We're going to be 2 minutes a caller. Okay, no longer. So the first caller will be Jay Doogie, and then it'll be Rob, and then it'll be Gula King. Jay, are you there, man? Jay, can you hear me? You're live on the air.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello, mate. Where are you from, buddy?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Nice. First time calling in?
Yeah, man.
Pleasure to have you here, man. I'm really sorry, but we're getting quite late in the show now, so we're going to do quick fire questions. I'm going to bring your team up on the screen. What's your dilemma this week? Have you got a dilemma?
Yeah, Bruno.
What? Not owning Bruno?
Not owning him, because I didn't own Kane a little while, and that totally killed my rank. So I'm scared of not owning Bruno.
So what you're asking, the best route of owning Bruno Fernandes going forward?
Yeah, because on a regular day, I'll play my 3-5-2 formation with Grealish. So I'm asking what you think I should do to get Bruno.
It's that money in Kane, isn't it? That's the blatantly obvious thing there. Unless you want to get rid of one of De Bruyne or Salah, which I'm sure you probably don't want to do. The money's there. The money's tied up in Kane. You can download that. Download that? Oh, what am I talking about? You can downgrade that to a Che Adams, to a Danny Welbeck, who I know is really popular in the chat, which I personally wouldn't touch with a barge pole. You could go to your Bamford maybe. You free that money up and upgrade Ziyech to Fernandes. That would be what I would do.
All right, cool.
That would be my move. Right. But thank you for coming on, man.
So what would you rate this team out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd rate this team 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. Right. It's a pretty solid team. And you got your De Bruyne captaincy there. You got Grealish coming in next week. Honestly, it's not a bad team.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
All the best, dude. Cheers.
All right, yeah.
Let's bring on Rob. Evening, Rob. What's going on, buddy? Can you hear me, Rob? How's it going, dude? Sorry, we're late in the evening, and I don't know how long you've been waiting for, but Are you new around here? I don't think I've called your name out before. Is that right?
I have been on here once.
You have? Oh, cool. And when was that? Do you remember?
2 weeks ago. I was the massive Liverpool fan.
The massive Liverpool. Right. Okay. And you had Nico Williams back then as well.
No. This is a free hit team.
This is a free hit team. Wow.
Yep.
And you decided to stick with triple Liverpool. Right. Well, so
I had money in. But
what question have you got?
My question is: do you actually honestly think Jota's going to play this week? Because I do not see him playing, or certainly starting this week. I don't think he'll be in the lineup.
As a Liverpool fan, what makes you think he's not deserved a regular starting place for Liverpool?
Well, I don't think we'll play the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think it'll be 4-3-3. I think it makes more sense for Wolves to play 4-3-3. And I think Salah was furious when he got taken off against Brighton. He's going to start. Mane didn't start against Brighton. He'll start. And Firmino came on for 30 minutes in the Champions League. And why would he do that if he's not going to start this game?
You bring up a very good question. I think the formation switch against Wolves, interesting. Firmino, we know that Klopp loves Firmino, but he loves a lot of his players. He loves all of his players.
It's just that Wolves midfield. You need three in there. You can't. For me, I don't think you can have two in midfield. It's just two attacking.
I honestly think from looking outside of Liverpool inwards, I can't see Jota being dropped. But okay. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's impossible, because you sound with your logic there. There's a very good chance that that he might decide to play a different formation. But from the outside looking in, I look at Jota, I see him play, and I just see what he brings to that team, and I just think if Klopp's seeing the same thing,
But do you not think
he could drop Bobby. I think Firmino possibly could be dropped.
No, but do you not think Jota has it off the bench to come on?
He does,
60,
yeah.
70 minutes.
And then you've got that argument that for the price point that Jota is, that you could probably afford the odd benching for him to come on in the second half, 60 minutes in, and get something off the bench easily.
Yeah,
so,
just because it's a free hit team. Just because it's a free hit team,
yeah.
I was just thinking.
But what's your alternative? What's your alternative thoughts other than Jota?
I was thinking potentially a Walcott, Theo Walcott, and then upgrading Aurier to somebody slightly better. Theo Walcott's just a bargain.
I don't know. I see the Wolves, and I think they're like licking their wounds at the moment. I don't see them being that great going forward, especially without Jimenez. I think there's going to be Liverpool in that game. And I think there's going to be lots of chances for Liverpool. And I think going without Jota, with the amount of people that have brought him in, I know you're on a free hit. I just think that mentality, that whole the thing with the league at the moment being so open as well, it's going to be a case of, right, we need to get points, we need to make a statement, we need to get goals. And I think I'd rather have Jota. And that free hit team.
Yeah, I don't really want to get burnt by a Liverpool player, to be honest. I think I've just got to keep him. But yeah, I think Nico Williams is a bargain for this week.
Yep.
3.9 million.
There you go. Well, that was your question answered anyway, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rob, man. I appreciate you for coming on the show, dude. We need to get through to one last caller. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Gulag King has been waiting for a while. Gulag King, good evening. Can you hear me? He's playing Runelight at the moment. Gulag, can you hear me?
Yes, mate, I can hear you. You're right, lad.
What's Runelight? Is it like RuneScape?
Yeah. It's pretty much RuneScape, yeah.
Oh, it is like a light version of RuneScape.
It's just like a client you can play on it.
All right, okay. I randomly follow a Twitch stream called RS Glory and Gold. Have you heard of that?
I've not heard of it, no.
No, they're a RuneScape. I've never played I don't think I've ever played RuneScape. But moving on from that, very quickly, I see you in the waiting room. Obviously, you don't only play Runelight, you also play FPL. Are you excited for this game week? You sorted? What's your question? Is he gone? Is he dropped off? Are you there, Mr. Gulag? Can you hear me, Gulag? I can't hear you, mate, for some weird reason.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it just went off on me.
What's your question, mate? What's your question?
What do you think of my team?
What do I think of your team? That's your question. Right, Martinez, yeah, we know about that. Chilwell, Cancelo, worrying, but potential for big points there. I think you got Cresswell as a cover for Cancelo if he doesn't play. Zuma, yeah, good. Double up. You got Bamford up against Chilwell and Zuma, which is not ideal, but
no.
Chilwell's a very attacking defender. Zuma, yeah, I mean, ideally you probably want Bamford to do something. But Jota, Son, Sterling captain. I mean, Sterling captaincy straight away is going to stand out. It's the one where you feel like you chose Sterling over KDB, didn't you?
Yeah. When he got injured, KDB brought Sterling in, and he went up in price like randomly over a weekend, and I was outpriced. So I've just had to stick with him for a little bit.
I think you're going to have to. I think what the mindset of captaining Sterling to kind of repay that faith that you've shown in him.
I really hope he plays or just returns. That's all I want from him.
I honestly think he will play. People are very doubtful of that. Obviously, his form has been very low. Since he missed that open goal in the Champions League, he just seems to have not been his normal self. But I think that Fulham game, I think he's going to play a decent part in it. Whether he play 90 minutes is another question. I think that Fulham game is going to be an absolute bloodbath, though. And I think looking at your team, yeah, it would be nice if you had KDB, but you haven't. And I think going with Sterling is not too bad. For safety, some would possibly say Salah. Originally, when I looked at your team, I thought you had Vardy, but you got Werner in, which is unfortunate. What's your thoughts on Werner?
I've been wanting him to return for so long, but it's not quite happened. He scored a lot of offside goals as well. I just think one of these games you'll have like a hat trick or something, and it's just not quite pulled off for him, has it?
It hasn't. And I think playing wide left is also. I mean, he does move around the park quite a bit. His heat maps are pretty encouraging, but he's a rapid player. He will get goals. He will. But he's just not playing that central role that we would all hope that he would have played. Let's hope it pays off for you. I mean, you have got a couple of differentials there in Werner, in Sterling. Captaining Sterling is bold, but it's brave. But again, it's like we spoke earlier on with John Harris, who was on. It's the potential of that massive green arrow if he does explode. We know that he's got the capability of hitting big points. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's not stupid, but it's very risky. And I said to John Harris, if you're free at some point on Sunday to come on the Sunday surgery, and let's discuss what's happening over the weekend, because I think that it's going to be either a big green arrow for you or it's going to be disaster. One of the two. Very little in between.
Yeah.
Especially if Cancelo. Yep.
Do you think Vardy's a better pick than Werner?
This week, yes.
But going I don't know, next sort of 6 game weeks or so, do you reckon you can still go with...
Next 6 game weeks. Chelsea's fixtures are quite nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let me find out for you what my answer is to that question. Vardy over Werner, I think purely because of the penalties, the fixtures. I probably would say that Vardy is the better option, yeah, because the position that he's playing, he's the penalty taker, he's the talisman, he's the one they all look for. With Werner, you're never quite sure what Frank's going to do, and he's going to probably turn into the next Guardiola because he's got a fully fit team, and he's going to start rotating soon, and it's going to annoy people. So yeah, I would go Vardy over Werner from what I know.
1.2 in the bank, and I could get Werner and Sterling out for De Bruyne and Vardy. It cost me a -8 currently, but next week it'd be like a -4. So
Werner and Sterling out for De Bruyne and Vardy.
Yeah.
For -4.
That'll be next week, yeah, because it'll be -8. I've already done my transfers this week.
Yeah, I think I like that more. Yeah, I think that's not a bad decision to make. But moving into this game week, I think you've kind of set your team up, and you just have to sit back and hope that Sterling gets the start and the goals.
Nice one, mate. Thanks for that.
But yeah, cheers, Gulag, man, and all the best, man. All the best.
Yeah, you too, mate. Good luck.
Roast Potatoes just joined the chat, but I'm afraid that is it. We have reached. How long? We've been going for 2 hours and 38 minutes, guys. We've been going for over 2.5 hours. We've hit 146 likes. Can we hit over 150 likes? If you're tuning in now and you haven't pressed the like button, please support the show. Help us grow. Because the truth of the matter is, all the new callers we get on the show, I ask them, how have you found out about our stream? Oh, I was shown it in the YouTube recommended list. How did you get into the YouTube recommended list? I hear you ask. Well, it's quite simple. You get likes. All right, that's how it happens. That's it. If you want to help support our show, the best way of doing it is hitting that like button. That's as simple as it is. And also, maybe hitting the comment afterwards. Join our Discord, guys. It's always open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lots of discussions going on there. And there probably will be a lot of meltdowns going in there between now and the Monday deadline. Off to watch the green. John, good series, mate. Really good series. Should I take a -4 Rodriguez to Jota? No, mate. No, you shouldn't. Guys, I just want to say thank you for being here with me. For some of you guys have been here with me since the start, and I'll be back tomorrow. Steve-O will be back tomorrow. We're going to have an action-packed weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Steve-O will be back on Sunday. I will be back tomorrow covering the Man City Fulham game at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Then there's a chance, don't hold me to it, then I'll do the West Ham Man United game. There's a chance. Steve-O and Dan will be doing the Spurs-Arsenal game on Sunday at 4:30. And then Sunday evening, Liverpool-Wolves, I will do that game on Prime Video along with the Sunday surgery at the same time. So that again, guys, tomorrow, Man City-Fulham, I'll be live covering that. Possibly West Ham Man United. On Sunday, we've got Steve-O doing Spurs-Arsenal and myself then doing the Liverpool Wolves game. I've been myself, you've been you. Thank you ever so much. When the stream stops, the Discord pops. For this evening, all the best.